Jesus. You know what? That's good.
Sorry.
That's a good enough start as anything. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dragons Brew D&D. I am your host, Dragons Are Cats, and we are here tonight to have some fun in the sun, playing some Dungeons and Dragons. This will be our last game for the month, supporting the Unicorn Foundation, which is an Australian not-for-profit medical charity focused on neuroendocrine cancers, or NETs, as they're called. The mission is to assist and support patients and carers, lobby for new appropriate treatments and investigations, raise awareness of NETs and the knowledge within the medical community. I should probably slow down, chill,
take a breath.
Yeah. So how could you help? So, if possible, your kind donations could also help our players, such as if you donate $1, you can give a player a D10 healing dice. $2 gives an advantage. 5 gives a natural 20, and 25 gives a magical uncommon item. You can also scroll down below where you can click to donate, and there's also a link that will send you to the Unicorn Foundation site, I believe. And there's also a shopping list. With us tonight are our players. Let's go around one by one and just have a little bit of a talk, a little bit of a spiel, who you are, who you're playing, and what you remember from last session. Let's start with Joygasm. Yeah, Joygasm. Yeah. All right, let's go with BM Curfew. Who you playing?
Brad playing Belvin, the Dragonborn Paladin. Last session we ran past some giants.
You did. And you ran straight past them eventually.
Yes.
Also with us tonight is Boneweave.
Hello there. So I'm Luke, playing Casimir the Tiefling Wizard. So last session, finally got to try out some 6th level spells. So I made a permanent major image and messed with some hill giants. Made them think we had a little army of golems with us. And then they shit themselves and ran away. We didn't flee.
You did a good job against them. With us also tonight, who was missing from last session, is Probod playing Ikram.
Hello. Sorry about burping before.
You're not sorry.
You're not. And it doesn't matter.
No,
Good work.
not at all.
I just want to say bravo. Honestly. Bravo.
Had some bass to it.
We all know he's all about the Probod bass. Finally with us tonight, if he can talk as well, is Joygasm. He's got chopstick. He's eating.
I fixed it. I opened a program, stole my mic, and then I had to go back into the system and set it back to default. And as I was doing that, you're asking like, no, not ready. So I fixed it. I'm back. I play Sandstorm Desert Legend, and we're in a small box. But it's nice and dark in here, so I can hide
Oh my god.
my cloak.
It's very dark.
So I can just be sneaky standing in the middle of the room, pretty much,
Oh my god.
which is awesome.
What's happened? Because I'm not logging in the stream.
Donate a Reno.
Which I'm going in. Oh my god, we got a donation?
Already.
Hell yeah, we did.
Oh my god,
my
we should just
God.
stay in the intro screen.
Viridian Knight with the 75 donation.
Oh my god, I
Oh,
put some
Mark,
sub as well.
Man, thank you.
Oh my
Thank you so much
god.
for the sub. Oh my god, thank you. Mwah. I don't have sub badges yet. No, that's
Oh my
It's
god.
Don't tell them that.
Going joke 10 years later. 10 years later joke.
Alright, no, here's my idea for sub badges. I'm going to take a photo of my nippers and I'm just going to cut them out and change the colors of the handles.
That's perfect.
When you said nippers, I was thinking something else.
I
Yeah,
think
same.
it would be better.
I was like, is that allowed on Twitch?
Can I paint the colors, please?
Please. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to Photoshop.
So, I meant, no, I didn't mean them. I meant
Paint.
Dang.
I
would recommend, do an animated one and change, because you want it animated so it's easily visible.
Dude, I don't know how to do that.
I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later about that.
All right. We should spend a weekend together. All right, cool. But no, thank you both so much. Thank you so much. VK, tell me what you want to do with that eventually. But also, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for that donation. We love you. We love you, Bay. So previously on Dragon's Brew D&D, the party, the Sword Coast has been assailed by dragons. To be honest, over the course of the last month, dragons have been attacking all across the settlements and the major cities, isolating most of them just due to the general terrorizing and the mercenary faction that's with them, the Iron Circle, that's in their employ, along with many other monstrous creatures. They went to Waterdeep for a quick little excursion to their new manor that had been recently done up, set as a Harper stronghold, where they discovered the existence of Valuna, Casimir's sister. And then there was a wonderful chance encounter with Casimir meeting his long lost father. After a brief meeting of high strung emotions, they decide to put that aside for the moment, just let it all sink in, and set out to the world and solve Ikram's little lack of angelic powers that's been haunting him for the last year, pretty much. They all went to the God Plate together within the Wood of Sharp Teeth, and upon arrival, a guardian Naga tried to sway them into not touching the golden sphere, which this obsidian obelisk was at the center of. When that failed, the Naga attacked, and thus the battle for the God Plate began, and our heroes were victorious in unlocking all 3 seals of the God Plate and returning Ikram's power back. Not only that, unlocked the Die of the Divines, Casimir's puzzle cube. That next morning, after they rested with a unicorn they rescued, they got a sending message from Talus stating that Varum the White, the head of the White sect of the Cult of the Dragon, had been spotted within the Serpent Hills near Biorsky Bridge. They took to the idea of investigating, and so they transported via plants, thanks to Ikram's new incredible power that he unlocked through the God Plate. Also, level 11. What's up? With that, they investigated and found that his party had killed this dwarf, Varum, had killed a Yanti, and was hailed as a hero at the settlement of Biorsky Bridge. But this hero quickly dashed away with his party of over 20, heading into the Serpent Hills. As they followed the massive trail, they encountered a couple of giants, just having a wonderful meal of basically antelope, and it was Bambi. It was a Bambi situation. They interfered, but realized they could just go on past these two and leave them to their business, and so they did. You continued to explore into the Serpent Hills, and upon reaching a canyon, which had a gatehouse. This gatehouse, you saw the body of 4 cultists laying in the ground, dead, strewn with arrows. As you follow their paths. There's party's tracks continuing into the canyon. You came across some ruins at the far end. At these ruins was a campsite. The fire was still. The campsite had some shallow graves. Sandstorm, what are you doing?
I couldn't tell if you're talking
Not
to
you,
me or
Robbie.
not. Yeah, I looked away for a second. I'm like, was I wrong? It was more of a fatherly tone, though, wasn't it?
Very much so. So yes, you came to this tomb. You found that the campsite had the fire pit had basically burned itself out due to lack of someone putting wood on the fire. And so you went to check out the tomb where the tracks led into. You came across two statues. These statues animated and asked what you seek, and it said that Diderius offers knowledge or wisdom, and Casimir answered with knowledge, and they welcomed you into the tomb. You came into the antechamber where 6 hooded statues stood and began to move, or just basically rotate as you moved through the antechamber. Casimir had a voice to not peer into the darkness of their hoods, basically. And you continued on safely into the next chamber, where the word safe was written on the left-hand side of the door. To the right was a mosaic tiled sun. Belvin managed to find a illusioned covering where a handle was, so that the mosaic sun could be rotated. But on the roof of this chamber, a tiled knight was standing in plate armor, sword overhead that was shining bright. And flanking the knight was 2 tiled chimeras. As Belvin opened up this door, they animated, came to life, came out from the stone. You heard the from their tiles, and then you heard a screech before this torrent of flame and tile chips came down and assaulted you. The flame not doing too much damage at all, but the sharpness of the tiles being catching you in a whirlwind barrage of near glass cutting was the real damage. We rolled initiative last weekend. Let's do it.
Leroy.
Roll initiative.
We're already all in there. We can't just run in now. We're already there.
You're already in there. So where you guys are, the where I just pinged just then, that's the far wall where there is the big copper double doors that seem to be molded into the stonework. Behind you is the entrance you came through. To your right is a mosaic sun that leads to a small cramped tunnel that's probably about only 4 foot tall, like 4 foot by 4 foot, that seems to lead down into darkness. To your left is a stone door, and in chalk is scrawled the word safe in common. These 2 chimeras encircle up on a ledge around this ringed section up on top here. That is 10 feet above you.
So are they like walking upside down?
They're not walking upside down. There's a ledge, and
Right.
just because they're that narrow, they have cats.
They have cats?
They have cats. Yeah, because one they've got a goat head, a lion head, and a dragon head.
Are they two? Did you say they're 2D?
Yeah, they're nearly 2D.
Nearly.
And what do? They're just floating, or how they
No,
work?
they're not floating. It's like the tiles have on their aspect have just come out of the wall, turned, like the dragon head has turned on its narrowest aspect, opened its mouth, and released this
So
torrent.
they're fighting the building.
Yes, you're
In a way.
In a way, yeah.
On
I
one
see.
side, on their on one side they are as you see, but if you go around them, you see that it's just
They're still
a
looking
straight
at you.
line of tiles. But you could probably assume they're looking at you or doing something. But at the moment, they are up on this little ledge that's around the top of the building that goes around in a circle, and they're looking down from that thin ledge, very thin
Okay.
ledge.
And it's gone complete. This is just after we got hit, so it's now completely dark.
and it's just completely dark now as the flame from their mouth has snuffed out. The room is complete darkness. The air has returned cold.
Is the door behind us closed now?
The door behind you is not closed, but the
Run.
sunlight doesn't come that far in.
Okay.
Could we just run? Like that's guy, like literally that could be a plan.
We probably could, yeah.
And then we could
That's an
try to adjust
option.
and go back in later. Or it could be our typical self and let's get started. I don't know. Can I have a conversation before I do anything?
Well, we got telepathic bond up from
I want
last
to just
session.
get like the strategic minds and go, well, do we fight or retreat? This is like within like a couple of seconds.
We're gonna have to come through here, no matter what we do.
And then I disappear. Then I just instantly just like, even though it's dark, I'm like, you can't even see.
We have
Any-
dark vision though.
Yeah,
You can't even see me. They can't see me. You can't see me there. I've gone completely stealth.
Not if you stealth.
Yeah. So I'm completely stealth with my with my cloak. Because of any like dark areas, I just have a stealth of 1 billion pretty much.
You
Do
still,
I've
you still
I've
have
got
to
to roll
stealth
it.
though.
I still have to roll it. Okay.
You still
You
have
gotta
to
go through the motions.
Let me just double check what it actually. It
So,
like gives me an advantage,
Yeah,
doesn't
you have
it?
advantage on stealth in dim or dark
honestly,
light.
the main thing is you just don't roll a 1.
Yeah, that
Double,
was
double one.
Yeah, and you have advantage, so it probably won't matter.
And I can't get less than 10, so I have to calculate. Look.
Oh, actually, yeah, you can't. You
can't get less
Oh.
than that unless you roll a natural one.
Let's roll one that just takes out
have
everything.
advantage.
All right, so
It's at
since
least 20.
First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go full stealth mode from everyone. I guess like Casimir will be able to maybe sense my presence by magically. I don't know.
I mean, you could just roll.
I'd have to
it.
cast a spell for that though.
So that, yeah, that's 25. Shit,
Yeah.
that's actually quite low.
That's
Just
right.
above your minimum.
Yeah.
Right, so as the room returns to darkness, your cloak billows. You feel the shadows condense and coil around you as you whiff away with them.
Oh yeah. And now I have a visual, like I can see them though. I can see everything, right? Because I'm a dark
You'll
vision.
see them.
Okay. So I'm going to scurry up to the left one.
It's 10 feet up above you.
Yeah, I want to scurry up the side of the wall
Okay, yeah.
with my
So-
climbing skills.
So you can do that, but it's in the center of the room, whereas this is a 50 by 50 room.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
It's actually, so it's actually a big room.
It's quite a
Okay.
large room. Yeah.
How
It's-
tall
it's-
did you say
it's-
it was?
10 feet. 10 feet up.
I'm going to grapple hook with my bonus action straight up to it. Like, I'm going to grapple hook in the middle and swing up to this one here. And I'm going to land on top and do double attack.
You probably won't be able
midair.
to stealth then.
Yeah, because that's
I'll
your bonus
come-
action.
Yeah, because stealthing's your bonus action.
Can't you jump though?
Is
Like jump up and grab on?
Is stealthing my bonus action? I thought stealthing was just like you roll stealth to see how stealth you are.
No, you have
No,
to.
That's a
have
bonus
to use
action.
it as a bonus action.
Ah.
If we tried to do it, it's an action.
Yeah.
Because you always
Now,
ask me
remember-
like, oh, I do stealth, so I thought I'd just do it for you before you asked.
It's a
Now,
bonus action for you.
Bonus action.
now remember,
Oh, shit.
your dagger, vengeance. You throw vengeance, and you can choose to teleport if you hit.
Yeah, my strategy is kind of all. Yeah, I didn't realize I was using bonus action. I thought because I had this cloak, I'm just always invisible.
You
No,
still
you
got
just
it.
You just get
But, like-
mad
Not
advantage.
that strong.
It's not an invisibility cloak.
Well, it pretty much is in dark environments.
yeah,
Let's
but
roll
it's
one.
not like you still have to roll for it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm in this visible now. I'm going to. Oh shit.
Could you stealth though?
Yeah, I'm.
So you are
st-
stealthing. Okay.
Well, I've done all this. I can't take it back. I've done it. I'm swinging in the air, realizing that they can now see me, and I'm like, oh.
Well, no,
Wait,
because
you can't see me.
No.
What's happening?
Grappling with your bonus. Grappling is a bonus
So-
action, and stealth is
Shit.
a bonus action. So you can only do one of them.
Okay, we'll go
So what
back
would you like to
one.
do?
We'll go back one. I can't change reality. We'll go back one step, and then I'm going to throw the dagger from a advantage state because I'm in stealth mode.
Mhm.
So that's advantage attack and stealth, and also sneak attack, which is amazing.
1 week off and we just go to shit.
I never realized I could. I thought the cloak was just like, yeah, I'm bloody.
Nah, man, you gotta read it, buddy.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find it, but I lost it.
Shit, I
Down
distracted
the
him.
bottom.
Roll your attack.
Oh shit! I roll my shadows hunt. 2 charges. Okay. So 1 charge. Is that true? I didn't think that was always
You
there.
haven't used Shadow Blade yet.
That's
Oh, that's Shadow
always been
Blade.
there.
I remember I did it once, I think, but I don't have a spell slot.
You don't need it though, because you have.
We know.
No.
The armor
cloak-
provides.
It's the cloak itself has slots.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I did
Charges.
it once, and I was just like,
For fuck's sake.
but it says 2nd level. That's what I was saying.
That's because it's the 2nd level spell.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So I had put that in there. I know I put that in your on your character.
Infinite. No, this like when you put this in like later, I didn't put all that in. Like I just looked at the top bit, and I forgot. Oh shit, my whole bloody page is changing. We have a ghost in here, guys.
Roll your damn attack.
Advantage attack. I think fuck for
Hey.
that.
All right, so you
We're all
throw
warmed up,
with
guys.
vengeance. There is a. Do you teleport with the vengeance?
Oh, of course I do. I need that 2nd attack.
Roll
Alright.
sneak attack.
Roll sneak attack. As everyone sees after the flames
Oh,
disperse,
Real bad.
there is a flash of lightning up to the creatures that illuminate them just for a second before you see a sandstorm up with them. So
Cool.
sandstorm, you're just up there with it. After you make your next attack, you will actually begin to fall down.
Yeah, that's
So there's
the plan.
nothing he can like grab onto. It's actually sort of part of the wall.
My plan is
It's just
to-
sort of like out a little bit.
Grab onto the ledge, but like he's stabbed into the creature.
Yeah, the creature is like part of the wall in a sense.
My
you know-
plan is cats always land on their legs.
All right,
They
so,
might break their legs. We'll see. We'll find out.
so the one on the left was closest to you at that moment when you attacked. So we're gonna manage.
That was
Oh,
your
right, that's the wrong one.
And it's not advantage.
Yeah, the
It's a
second
double
one.
attack, so aren't they both got advantage because within the same attack?
Because once you attack once, it breaks your stealth.
But it's dual wield.
Yeah, but it's like
Same-
1,
same.
2.
It's the same time.
So roll.
It's just part of the rules.
the dagger.
It is though. It is dual.
I know what
I-
you're saying, but
I
it's like
get-
I
1,
know, but-
2.
It's not a second attack. It's actually a dual wield attack.
I understand that, but it's always
I
the
don't
first
know.
one. It's always the first one rolled where advantage is taken.
It's like evasion. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you completely dodge all damage somehow. It's just like a rule.
Yeah.
And
So
also, remember, guys, in reality, if you lay down on the ground, it's actually easier to get shot. That's D&D rules.
Look.
I'm telling you, it's the most ridiculous one of all of the rules.
with your dragon tooth dagger as well, it hits as well. You slash into the
Yeah,
pile.
just 16 guys. That's what you need.
Yeah.
And now I'm 10 foot. Yeah, easy. I've landed from 10 foot. I just drop back down.
If he's falling, like if he teleports and then falls, does that count as attack opportunity?
Yes.
I don't know.
Because it's not like he didn't move; he just sort of fell.
Still leave an attack.
You don't make the rules, Luke.
No, I was just asking.
Actually, no, it's non-voluntary, so
That's what I was asking. Because I'm not sure.
he's not fallen because of his own will.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's just like, oh.
But I'll also choose to fall.
As you
Yeah,
come in,
but
as
if-
you come in-
isn't it just like them leaving your attack range, you can choose to attack them.
No, it's because like if you push something, you don't get an attack opportunity. Because
if someone is involuntarily pushed away from you, you don't get attacked.
You don't want me to get attacked, do you, Brad?
I'm just
I'm
curious.
trying to help you
because
out here.
I've seen.
Brad's
I've
like
seen it
against
where-
me.
I've seen it where somebody's tried to drag someone away from a thing, and they got an attack opportunity on the person getting dragged.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just saying,
exciting.
I've
We-
seen it before. That's
we
all.
need-
I'm just asking.
We need like a bookmaker, like someone in
No,
the
we
background is
don't.
like,
All right.
oh,
Hey,
yeah,
rules,
so
rules, guys.
I'm like, I mean, and a creature has to choose to take an attack opportunity. Anyway.
Fucking
fuck you, Brad.
I'm-
The
Betrayal.
the Kyle Chimera reaches out with a claw and slashes you, 12 slashing damage as you
Such
fall.
a grey area.
Betrayal betrayed by his own brother.
It's used its reaction.
No, it's not my brother.
It has used its reaction to attack.
It's definitely just Brad in that one. Belvin would
Yeah.
never betray me.
Now, Sandstorm, as you have used your daggers to try to stab into this chimera, just because of the structure, the tiles are being held together magically.
Okay.
So each time you stab in, the tiles have begun to kind of fold in with the blade, only taking small chips out of the tiles as well, not really doing too much.
So it
But
seems
the
like
lightning,
it's just-
the lightning and the fire have scarred it on those strikes.
Did I feel like I did so I feel like I've done something.
Every
Made an
little bit
impact.
counts.
Like, it's not like an alive thing. It doesn't moan when it gets hit or anything.
Nope. But they kind of just
The facial expression.
Yeah.
they look like they're groaning in pain, but you don't really know. All right, Casimir.
Okay. So after Sandstorm attacked it, can I tell if it's like a magically summoned creature that could be dispelled?
Make an intelligence check. It's not going to use your action or anything like that.
Okay. 13.
You've never tried against a construct before, but it might be possible. You have to give it a shot.
I would if we weren't like hurting so bad. I think I need to play it a bit safer.
It's alright. I've got you, man.
Alright, well if Belvin... Because Belvin can tell me that telepathically.
Yeah.
I might try and use Dispel Magic on the one that didn't get attacked.
Okay. It's going to make you a charisma saving throw. What's your spell save DC?
18.
18. It just makes the save.
Ah, okay.
And with
Well,
that, you
shit.
see the tiles begin to fall apart at one point, but some form of magic keeps them in together.
Damn, so it might have worked. And then I'll sort of move away from the group, just so we don't all get hit again by the same attacks. The magic breath
Okay.
thing.
Would you like to go backwards towards the entrance, or would you like to go forwards towards the double doors or such? Because currently that area is unoccupied.
I think... Could I go off to like the left? Because you said it's a 50-foot wide room, right?
Yes.
I'll just go like 30 foot off to the left.
To the left, that's where Sandstorm was originally before it went Shadow.
I'll go
and
right
so
then.
you-
Away,
to the
away from
right.
everyone else, basically.
So to the left, basically.
Okay.
Cool. Next up is Belvin.
Belvin's gonna cast Aura of Vitality. He's just gonna grab his symbol on his chest and be like, "Helm, help me protect everybody," and then use Aura of Vitality. And as a bonus action, I will use the 2d6 on Casimir.
Oh, thanks, man.
Nice. So that crackling energy comes out from the gauntlet of Helm as a beam of it, a ray of light, then shines over and hits Casimir right in the chest, and you got a bit of a breath back, Kaz.
A little bit.
It's not much, but every turn I can do this.
Yeah, that's nice, actually.
Ikram, your turn. Are you frozen?
He's muted though.
Oh my god.
So how? Two questions. What's the walls and stuff made out of?
Stone. Cold stone.
Yeah. And so these things are basically the thickness of a tile. Is basically
Yes.
what I'm getting out of it. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. So last week, I'm just wondering because like I've only had one spell slot go on, and that's in my level 2. So am I all good in that regard?
Because you just passed that trace, everything else is full.
Okay, sweet. I wasn't sure whether he forgot to change it or something.
No. We were pretty much rested coming in here.
Yeah, sweet as. All right. I'm sorry. I had a game plan, but the stone wall. I had a realization of something, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't do that." Soz. Is there anything else in the room, or are we literally just like solo? Like, is it just us?
Yep, it's just you and them.
There's no like.
There's a door straight in front of you to the left. On the left-hand wall, there is another smaller door. To your right is a tunnel that goes that descends down, but it's only a 4 by 4 foot by 4 foot square
Did you say
tunnel.
it said safe or something?
That's the door on the. Hey, thanks, Kent, for the host. So on the left-hand side of this chamber, there is a single stone door that says safe, and it's just got a wooden handle that comes out of it.
Is there any like insects or anything around that I can see?
With your senses, no.
Damn it. Okay. Fuck it. I'm going to melt that. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire. Wait, can I just cast that in the air?
Oh shit! Can he cast it on the ledge?
He can
Yeah.
cast it on the ledge.
Oh,
He can cast it
damn.
up on the ledge.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yes. And because it's only a 10-foot diameter, you can actually encircle it.
Make the whole ledge on fire.
Yeah. no,
Burn.
You can literally do that, yeah.
Because I'm thinking tiles would they wouldn't melt though. That's the only thing.
No.
It's not
But
made out
they're-
of clay or something.
But it's
Do you
not
know-
just tiles; they're like held together by something.
Magically.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally, like grout and all that kind of stuff. So you melt that away,
That's
chip
what
it
I
away.
was kind of thinking. Probably become more fragile.
But it is magically. So
So, what's your spell save DC? That'll be up the top of your spell page.
17, I think. It would be.
17.
Yeah. One fail.
17. So we got one fail. The other one's going to take half. So you can pick left or right for which one. Actually, no, I'll pick. So the one on the right, that one failed. So it's going to take the full 5d8. So if you could roll me 5d8, please.
Didn't it hit both of them?
No, it got both of them. Just one succeeded, one failed.
Did it?
But
Wait,
Yes.
wasn't 18 from before? Oh no, never mind. I am reading wrong. Ignore me.
As the flames go up, the entire room is illuminated as well.
so, so if I cast that on that ledge, does that mean that does the wall go straight up, or does it kind of curve in with the rest of the roof, and it kind of creates this really cool like cone of fire, essentially?
Yeah,
That's how I'm picturing
basically
it.
as because it only doesn't go up that high at the dome. So if you cast on the ledge, it will be like the entire thing is just a sphere of flame going up from that ledge.
Yeah, sweet as.
Now you can try to burn them from have the ledge internal or towards the wall and have the fire spreading out from there, if that makes sense.
As in, like, say, as in, like, they're directly in it, or it's on the inside of them and blasting out.
Yes, blasting up against the wall or out into the space.
Hmm.
Either
Might
way.
I might make it blast into the space.
Okay, so basically, yeah. So that fire has just gone up against, has come out of the edge of the walls from the
Yep.
edge where the ledge is, and the stone goes up. So the fire just, and that's
Yeah, it does.
creating an intense heat. However, it's not going to be hitting you guys from that. Yeah, because you guys are all the way down. All right. Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
That's what I was just trying to think, but I don't. I have fuck all I can do with bonus actions.
You, as a bonus action, you can
Transform.
Oh yeah, I can too.
have both your higher level. You have both your higher
We
level.
suck tonight, guys.
1 week off, and we're just
My
like.
fault.
"Bleh."
I started off. I don't understand it. Sorry.
And so CR 0.5 is the highest I can go, right?
No. You can go. You can transform. That's just
That's
without
without a
spending
use.
a charge.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm
You can
thinking
go
about.
fucking
I'm thinking
elementals
about.
now, mate.
Yeah, that's what I
You
mean.
can
I want to
spend
be
both
like,
and become an elemental if you want.
oh,
You can't cast spells as an elemental.
But you can maintain concentration.
but I could become a giant wasp.
I'll leave that up.
What benefit does that thing give?
Giant wasp, you just
Not like-
fly into and fly out.
Is it only like literally like a foot though? It's not like giant
It's still pretty terrifying, but
to a normal. But you can
don't think it's gonna do shit.
Yeah, I don't think I'll transform or anything. I feel like it's gonna, unless I can like shoot something as an animal.
You
I
turn
don't
into a
think it's
fire elemental and punch a thing while it's on fire.
I was thinking that, but I don't think fire elementals can fly.
Well, they're not that high up.
20 feet.
You do have in your what's it called wild shapes list. There are all the elementals are there for you to have a look
I
at.
did have a look at that. I think air elemental's the only one that I can get up there.
Yes.
Because I was actually gonna. My original plan was to earth elemental and go through the wall and up, and then just like come like flying out and punch him in the face. But it said unworked earth and stone, so I was like, eh.
Unworked. Can you reverse it then, Charlie?
Just smash it up first.
No more.
Yeah.
Well, you do also have healing word, which is a bonus action, and you can cast that on
Oh, that's true. I could do
a
that.
higher level spell.
Nah.
Carl's really looking out for us.
What the hell is happening?
Cast that on Kaz.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thank you. I think I'm doing alright though. Like, I'm not the worst off.
Oh, who's? Oh, I can only see mine in your health bar.
I can't see Belvin's.
So I have.
Oh no, it's used to heal yourselves.
Oh, there it is. You're halfway.
So I
Yeah,
have,
you
so I have
heal yourself.
45 now.
Dude, I have like, I still have over 50 health.
Fuck.
I have 20.
Also, at the
Yeah,
same-
remember his is like a big bar in the first place.
Yeah, true.
at the
That's right,
same
I'll heal
time,
Kaz.
everyone.
Okay, thanks, mate.
Okay. At the same time, everyone does have is pretty much close enough for Belvin's aura of protection as well.
Except for Cass. 'cause
It
he's
couldn't
definitely
be closer.
So, all right. The
And now
chimera,
everyone dies.
the chimera on the left. Let's see if it gets back its breath weapon. Nope.
What is that?
Yay.
What does that mean?
They have
So-
to roll a 5 or 6, maybe?
No.
It goes, and you see the tiled creature comes down. So at the start of the turn, it's going to make another dexterity saving throw just because of the spell.
So you're saying the tiles have to come back to go out again?
It fails, so it's going to take 22 points of fire damage.
Nice work. That was yours, Ikram. I mean, Kazni. Who did it?
The wall of fire.
Ikram did that?
Ikram did that.
Okay, yeah.
The
I was just thinking
tile-
Ikram's doing spells. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. The tiled chimera spreads its wings. The tiles expand, and as it flaps down, it lands with a resounding heavy. Looking at Ikram, this creature just comes up towards him,
Oh my god.
and the goat's head comes down first for a ram. The dragon head comes in for a bite, and then the lion claws
Oh my
come in
God.
up for a slash.
Oh my
How close is it everyone to me?
You were over by the right hand side.
Oh, was the door? Yeah.
Yeah, to the mosaic sun. That was on the right hand side.
Yeah. And how far away? Is he within?
He
10 feet
was more in the corridor.
So probably okay.
Yeah,
Just
he was at
I
the
just need-
back.
I
He was
need
at the
to know.
back of you guys on last
I need
session.
to know
So
if
he's
someone's
not-
at least 5 feet away from me, just for.
Okay. He's
That's
he's
all I need to
not he's not within 5 feet.
That's cool. Just
Oh, good. All right.
I need
so
the dope.
with the horns are going to hit for an 18. The bite's going to hit for a 21. And the claw's going to hit for a 22.
Ooh.
For
24.
24 24 damage
Heaps of health left.
as the horns come in. They gore your belly. The bite comes in, it crushes into your clavicle, and you're trapped. And then the claws come and slash across your chest. That's that one's turn. The other one, let's see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does not. I'm getting floored right now. Stop it, Sandstorm, please.
So how much damage was that total?
24.
Stop it.
Oh my
Ruby.
god.
Stop it, Ron.
I have 2 health.
Okay.
The one on the right drops down to Belvin, and then does the same thing. The horns come crashing down first, followed by the bite, followed by the claws.
Oh my god, they rolled really high.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Into order of damage. All right, so 23.
They all hit.
All right.
Oh, rolls fucking high damage on Belvin though.
For
That could have been you, Rob.
35
Oh, no.
total.
I could have been Italy
You would have
dead.
been fucked.
It's funny if that guy attacked me as well, I would have 1 HP from being permanently dead.
No, if he,
Belvin
if
can
he
die
hit you with all 3, you would have actually been dead though. Because you failed
Okay.
2 death saves if you get hit. while you're
Top of the
uncared.
round.
Oh, really?
Sandstorm,
Yeah.
you're on.
Okay, I'm warmed up, ready to go now. So I'm mid-air falling right now. I assume through all this battle.
Yeah, at the start of your turn, you've already dropped down to the ground.
And okay, and now I reassess my
At
life.
the end of your turn, actually, from the last round, you hit the ground.
Okay, so we're working out that this is helping. Can I sort of check there? Doing a stealth check. But if I just do a perception check, that's just a general check, right? Or is that bonus?
Perception.
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, what we're doing. Is it doing damage? Like, I don't know.
All right,
Tiles.
make
I
it.
understand tiles.
All right, so for a free action, make an investigation check.
Okay, cool.
You're not
You
actually
know-
hurting them.
Yeah,
you-
because I never thought, like, I don't have no clue. I'm like, we're hitting the wall and it's breaking.
You've stabbed into things before, fleshy things, and it usually
Yeah.
works.
You rolled pretty fucking low.
I know.
But then
just
your common sense kind of kicks in. It's like, but they're not flesh.
Yeah.
Tiles.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
You probably don't think that. Yeah, it's like, is this working?
So they're still high.
No, they're down on the ground now. One's in front of Belvin. One's in front of.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm gonna go stealth again. Or bonus action, and then is that good enough?
That you meld into the shadows and.
Perfect. The one that just demolished Belvin, I want to come up behind it and bloody double stab.
All right, make
At
your
advantage.
first stack roll advantage.
Oh,
That's close.
it's 16. I got hit 16 last time, so I have to.
Yeah. Again, coming in with your dagger.
Sneak attack.
Come
I
stuff
haven't
him up.
done it. I gotta do
Sneak
the
attack, please.
dragon tooth. Cause I gotta do dragon tooth at advantage too,
Hey,
right?
thank you, Prime. Thank you.
Oh,
it's great.
rude. Because when like someone's close in 5 meters,
Yes.
That's
you
when
have
you can
ally.
apply sneak attack if you haven't got advantage.
I forget.
Yeah.
everything.
But you can
But-
attack it normally, like either way.
Sneak
Yes.
attack.
But only once.
So
Well, unless you're flanking it, then yes, the second one is.
I'm gonna look up this double attack wielding thing business next time. But I'll just do a normal attack next attack. I'll look it up later.
If you're flanking it,
Yeah, I'm
Really
flanking.
if you're the opposite side of me, then yes, it's an advantage.
Oh, I'm going it. Yeah.
You didn't roll sneak attack.
No, I'm sneak attacks last. It's for like the
No, it's for the.
last show.
It's for that first hit.
It's for the
Yeah,
first.
but I want to like keep,
Heck.
I know.
I want to keep the hype going, guys. You ready for it?
Technically.
Come on, I haven't got a bit. Since I've got my 6d6, I haven't got a high roll yet.
All right. Well, since you are technically flanking, yes, the damage will be going quite well into it. So, again, the slashing doesn't seem to be the piercing damage that you're doing to it doesn't seem to be as effective. The lightning is causing much more damage to it, along with the subtle hit of fire that it's receiving from the dragon tooth. But your sneak attack, you found a really nice spot in the tile and just carved in through it.
Nice. I'm assuming if we had like regular weapons, it wouldn't work, right?
Not
Your-
magical.
Both your weapons are magical as
Yeah,
well.
but I'm assuming if we didn't have that, I'd be pretty useless.
Maybe.
Curious.
Mm.
All right. Anything you want to do?
Give me some intel there. I'm asking the DM. I'm
You're
trying to
doing great.
get him like intel from him.
Yes, Prime. So it's kind of homebrew, kind of not. Taking main inspiration from the Rise of Tiamat storyline, and a lot of it I've just chucked out homebrew. But I do like the Tomb of Diderius. Tomb of Annihilation, however, is also fun. So next up, Casimir, our tiefling wizard.
All right. So these things are starting to get beat up, right?
They're starting.
Don't turn it to find out.
They're starting to get chipped.
So they're like
Chipped.
bits of tile falling off.
No,
Little
like
bits of
brain
tile
waves.
every.
Like,
Truly,
they're
the
little
fire
chunks.
not chunks, little chips.
Are there any tiles lying around?
Not too much that you could use really for, like, to animate. That's large enough to. Yeah,
He knows where you're
He
going.
knows exactly where I'm going.
I do.
Damn it.
Tell me already.
Well, I'm just gonna throw a handful of coins in. And animate objects.
You have like unlimited coins.
So I'll throw.
Do you get the coins back?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, as long as I collected.
You like a
Yeah, so I get 10 attackerinos.
Okay. How about we do it all as one roll?
If I miss, that's so shit.
Oh yeah,
But if you don't,
it's real good.
if you don't, that's what
Or nothing, mate.
Okay, so
10d4.
does a 15 hit?
15. Yes, does hit.
Does a 14 hit?
Does 14 hit? Yes, a 14 hits.
Does a
Just
13 hit?
A 13 misses.
Okay, so I miss one. One misses.
Okay. And the rest hit.
The rest hit, and one's a crit.
Okay, so and that is piercing damage.
It is magical bludgeoning, I believe.
Big number for.
Oh, magical blood.
Oh, actually, I'm not sure if it's magical.
Well, you're just moving stuff around, right?
Actually,
This is going to prove the point what I said before.
Doesn't really say what it's.
Because aren't you literally just like moving a real object, so it's not
Yeah.
magic? Unless you're moving
Yeah.
a magical
I
object.
don't know if it is magical, but I think it's bludgeoning. Because coins aren't like sharp.
Yeah. No, they're not. But yeah. So, with that, roll damage.
So it does do. So you can hit it with its like a non-magical physical item.
Did I do that right?
Just the damage would probably be like
Actually, no,
lowered.
It'd be 29. Sorry. I didn't do the crit right. Yeah, that's pretty low.
As
yeah,
the
to the one that. Which one looks most beat up? The one that Ikram was. attacking,
the
or-
one on Ikram.
Yep.
And the one on Ikram is also closer to you.
I'd hit that one anyway because Ikram's in trouble.
Yeah. So you send these coins flying through there, they swirl around it.
Probably
You
the
know,
nicest thing you've ever said.
Wait,
in a
actually-
storm of gold coins going around. Yeah, because each one should be +4.
Yeah.
So +40.
Plus.
No? 10d4?
Yeah.
Yeah. No? Math.
Well, one miss, but one crit as well. So it's
Yeah.
59 damage.
Or 59 damage.
So
So
one week off really fucked us up.
really did, truly. for 59 damage, correct?
Yep.
All right. For 59 damage, these coins go swirling around it, battering in it. Boom, 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 boom. You see chunks of tile go flying. How do you want to finish this off? As you just see a bunch of dust going up in the air as these bludgeoning coins seem to break through the tiles with great efficiency.
Yeah, just kind of like hover the coins around my hand, just be like, just shoot like coins through it, and put holes through it. Like it's been shot with like a gun.
As you just did 118 points of damage because it's
Holy shit.
against bludgeon. You
Oh.
just-
Oh.
And that snaps in your head. It's like seeing the
Guys.
coins go against the tile.
Are you so
I
strong?
think, I think bludgeoning works really well against them.
Would
Hit them with blunt objects.
Ikram's pole be good, man?
I already have an idea.
He's not going to hit him
I
with
was
his
gonna do
wang.
already.
Can I like not use my blade?
Well, there goes that idea.
Thundercock.
So, those tiles just scatter onto the ground, losing their
That's
magical
what the
energies.
crippler has actually been this whole time.
Anything you want to do for a bonus action or for any or move? And thank you for the bits, Skagga. Skagga.
Gabba gabba
Goijasm.
We're doing so well tonight.
Yeah, we've had a week
Bad.
off. We just had to shit. You know what? I'm fine with it.
Is it a bonus action to use a potion on someone else? Or an action?
Bonus action.
Okay. Can I run over to Ikram and give him a healing potion?
Roll
2d4.
So, roll 2d4 for him, as you can just literally just put it in his mouth.
There you go, mate.
So Ikram, you go up.
Holden's up.
Seven healing.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Belvin, you're up. This thing's in front of you. It's just gored, clawed, and bit.
Just turning to the side, just spitting the blood out, and just kind of hand glows on himself. But instead, he's just like, nah. Pulls out the greatsword, and is just gonna make 2 attacks against the one in front of him.
Nice. Make those attacks.
Just want to see. And where am I? There. 27,
27 hits.
which is 18, 7, 25, 31 damage. First hit. And second, natural 1.
Go. All right. So with that, the tiles. Actually, yeah. So, as its reaction on your first hit, you see the tiled creature turn on its most narrow aspect, and your sword just goes swinging through the air into the ground. As you're going to pull your sword up for another attack, your sword is lodged in the ground. But
Right.
So your second attack is basically wasted for that. But
Yep. And bonus action, I'll give myself the 2d6.
very nice.
That's my action. That's my turn.
All right, Ikram.
All right, so when they attacked me, the goat hit me first, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna recover or whatever from the attack, and then I look at the thing, and then I start running at it, and then I'm gonna turn into a giant goat and charge at it.
Nice. Fuck you.
Two could play at that game.
All right, just let me bring a giant goat stats into the game now.
Basically, if I move forward at least 20 feet, And then hit it with ram attack on the same turn. It takes an extra 5 or 2d4 bludgeoning damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed a DC 13 saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. So make that a attack roll.
So it's just 2d4, isn't it?
Extra.
Oh,
Yeah.
Roll a
It's,
d20 first.
Yeah. So
Gotta
roll a
hit it.
d20 plus 5.
Alright.
Gotta hit it first. So yeah, as you
sorry.
step back real from it, you just go. "Ugh." You're charging out towards it.
Terrible.
11. As you turn into your giant goat, this thing turns on its narrowest aspect and you just go charging past it. Your hooves just clatter on the stone.
It's like a matador.
That would be all of my attacks, actually.
You
Yeah,
can only get
that'd be
one.
all my thing. Yeah, no, I just mean that'd be everything I can do. Itch.
I'm sorry. All
Now
right.
you're a big goat.
Now you're a big goat. So this thing's going to see if it gets breath weapon back. Does.
How are we going
That's
to work
it.
out the positions for this?
That's all right. Because I know you had to run over to where Ikram was
And then Ikram ran 20 feet to it and missed it.
and missed it. That's fine. But from it, there's Belvin and Casimir.
Okay.
And of
Just
that,
us two?
just you two.
Okay.
So you two are caught in a swirling breath of magical fire and tiles. So I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Fire, you say?
But it's not fire damage.
I'm gonna use an advantage dice that I have.
Okay. Thank you, chat, for the advantage die. Tell players.
I will use that
18.
hopefully successfully. We will see. Yes, very
Nice.
successful.
Very successful.
Alright, so you both,
Nice.
you're both
Oh.
going to take half damage.
Yeah.
The best part about it was the second roll as well.
Yeah, I know.
First roll probably would have failed.
It would have. I'm pretty sure that's what I rolled last time.
Alright, that's some shit.
Oh,
Now what rolls
that
below? What the
Very
fuck?
damage. Wow.
So we
Oh
take
my
8.
god.
Yeah, with that, you both duck and roll out of the way, only taking 8 points of slashing damage. And this creature just...
One of those rolls went above average.
Before... No, yeah. That's
What?
yeah.
It's above
Oh,
average.
it was a D8. Oh my god.
No, it then reaches out
Even
with
more
its
terrible than I
claw
imagined.
to slash it. 16 hit. Melvin?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so you take 16 slashing damage as the claw, as you just dodged out of the way. The claw then comes roundhousing around, slashing you on the scales on the arm.
What's your armor?
16.
I thought it was like 20.
No, it doesn't have his
I don't
plate
have.
armor.
I don't have plate armor anymore.
But you are the armor.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah,
Alright.
I got more armor than you. That's crazy.
Kyle, just a quick question. Because I still have Shield Master as a feat.
Hmm?
There is a thing that says if you're suggested to effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to only take half damage, I can take my reaction to take no damage if I succeed.
That is correct. So you can take no damage from the fire whatsoever.
I will do that.
Alright,
Take
you
8 less.
No damage from the fire whatsoever.
Yeah. So instead, just the shield, ethereal shield look thing just comes up and all on top of that.
Noise.
It was probably while you had that arm up, blocking the fire. That claw just, once the fire spread out around you, the claw just comes
Yeah,
up from the side. Just
From the side, couldn't see it. Yeah.
Sandstorms, your turn. Your brother just got smacked in the head after being set ablaze, but fire went over his shield.
Am I still behind the bugger?
Yes.
Okay.
Ikram just ran past you as a giant goat.
And he's still 5 foot in front of Belvin?
Yeah. So he's still engaged with the...
Perfect. I'm going to go advantage first attack because he's 5 foot away. Is that
Because you're
correct?
flanking.
Yeah. So you are flanking the creature.
Flanking.
You're on the opposite side of it.
It's just sneak attack as well because he's 5 foot away. That's there.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, learning again.
This is
But
within
also
5.
because you have advantage.
I've only been playing this character for 2 years, guys. Leave me alone.
Why you do this?
And you bang. Oh.
On a 19, that hits. The lightning does more damage than the slash, but it still scars the.
Can I sneak attack be? Can I say I like to do bludgeoning sneak attack damage?
Smack attack.
No. Because
so roll your sneak attack.
What is wrong with my rolls? What the hell?
No. Does sneak attack get halved? Because it's not like a damage type. It's just damage.
Sneak attack's not getting half. You're just rolling real shit.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? It's horrible.
Sneak attack's just straight on damage.
Look,
And
at least you're hitting. I'd prefer you to roll low, I guess, on damage than just missing altogether.
Something's better than nothing.
Yeah.
oh, I missed.
No, 14 hits, I
On a
think.
14,
Oh yeah, exactly.
Hit.
No, it does that.
Yeah.
it does.
Oh yeah, they're not bad. You think the tiles? Oh, it would be cool if when you miss though, the tiles sort of just like slide across and you hit like nothing, and it's like that. Pretty cool. That's how I imagine it.
So, you are slowly chipping away at tiles as your blades are going through this tiled chimera. Most of the time, you're finding you're just running your blades through the gaps between the tiles that forms a creature's being. But eventually, you slash into a tile and
Yeah, I'm just being like,
you're just like.
oh, that's like a Looney Tune when he hitting tiles.
Casimir.
Alrighty. As my bonus action, I'll
Time here.
redirect my coins to swirl around it and then punch some holes in it.
Punch some holes away. Roll the hit.
What is all your fancy? Oh my god, is that
Okay,
legit?
2 of them will miss.
What is that you're rolling? Can you
That's the
explain
attack
that?
rolls. 'Cause
Ah,
there's 10 attacks, so
I
it's just
see.
easier to do it this way.
I thought you were rolling damage.
109 damage. So the 2 and the 3 will miss because it's
Yep.
plus 8.
Yep.
Uh,
The rest will hit. So,
plus 2.
Because I rely on my sneak attack now to do extra.
10d4 plus 40 for 100 and
It's 8 hits. So 110 if it's doubled.
it is
for
double.
bludgeoning.
It is double. Roll for 110 damage again. Swirling storm of coins against tiles, banging into the tiles, and it just the coins just start at one end and work their way down. Just
Disintegrating it.
each coin goes out and knocks about 6 tiles flying onto just bursting.
Well, that was quite effective.
As the last bit of the creature just kind of tries to move, the tiles just because the magical energy ceases to be there.
It's ridiculous.
Very nice.
Great work, Casimir.
So we figured out that we need to get bludgeoning weapons for
Oh,
people, just in case.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome to Dragon's
Oh my
Brew,
God.
homebrew charity game for homebrew D&D game for charity. I know I know how to. We've had a week off. I have no idea.
Wait, so my scaling, the only damage scaling I have is my sneak attack. Is there any way to
Yes.
make my daggers stronger?
Get better daggers.
Okay, but there's so much meaning to my daggers.
It really is. Yeah.
Sharpen them.
My first one does. I can get my different dragon tooth. I don't really care about that one.
Probably get rid of 200 order.
Because I'm pretty much relying on my sneak attack right now as damage.
That's what rogues
That's what
do.
rogues do, yeah.
I know. I was just, but I'm.
But when you
I
hit,
think
it
I'm
does
just,
a lot of
I'm-
damage.
I'm just feeling it right now when I was rolling low. I think that's what it is. I'm a bit salty. I rolled a couple low ones, and then
That was
Luke
just
is like, "Bitch, damn it! Fuck you."
But you
So-
can do yours like endlessly.
Yeah,
I'm limited by spell slots.
that's right. I've
And
been rolling bad, but
concentration.
it all comes around.
All right. So yeah,
I
well,
like
I'm
this
glad
one.
we kind of did it that way as the.
It's cool. I can visualize the
Scroll 20
tiles
is
more.
Going a little slower.
Yeah.
And how about at that point we take our break? we'll just take a little bit of a break. We're just going to take a little bit of a break and refresh ourselves, and then we'll come back to the exploring of the rest of the Tomb of Diderius.
I just got
Sure.
a tea because I thought we were going to have a break for another 40 minutes.
Well then, how would you like to entertain?
But we know
Tea
who's entertaining.
time.
Yep, there you go. Tea time.
This is my drink from when I started. Oh, okay, get out of here, guys. Go away.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. Thank you, Joygasm. I appreciate you.
Break. Oh, here we go.
I literally got a beer because I thought the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was like, oh, I didn't get a drink at the start of the stream. I'll go get it now, and then another 40 minutes, I'll get another tea. I'm just going to leave in 40 minutes. As soon as it's 40 minutes, I'll go, it's time, guys. It's break. Hey, guys, it's the R&R cast. How you going? I am Rob.
And I am also Rob.
Ah, you remember the intro.
Yeah, of course I do.
Believe it or not, but I asked Adam Surge to do a way out playthrough because someone doesn't have the tech power to play with me anymore. I love that series so much. It was so fun. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to play it. I was going to play with Sarah, and then it was too stressful for her.
Oh, really?
She couldn't handle, like, I go, dude. I was like, oh, she's like, oh. We did the, if anyone's heard of it, well, Way Out, it is a co-op only game. So if you have the game, your friends can play with you for free, and you're trying to get out of prison. And we were doing the bit where you're passing over the screwdriver to each other, and the cop can't sit. So she was playing it fine, but she just wants to play a relaxing game. So we're going to do a Monkey Island stream. The Curse of Monkey Island.
Oh, Monkey Island, crikey. That's
So
old.
it's like, yeah, I got gifted it, so we're going to play that. Like, I always wanted to play it, and she always wanted to finish it. Didn't finish it. So I thought that would be a nice, relaxing game, point and click
Fair enough.
adventure. But I thought with Adam Surge, I'll play.
Pretty sure it's got like a really
yeah.
it's like a puzzle game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a point and click puzzle.
So you gotta think about it and stuff.
Yeah, it's less sort of like she doesn't want to play any action oriented, like quickly.
But A Way Out was a very cinematic game as well.
Oh, it was fucking really fun. Yeah. So
I feel
we're
like it
gonna
was
play
more
that.
about the story and like just kind of having a really cool like cinematic feel. Like the
Yeah.
transitions and stuff were really cool. But
It was cool when you could actually not when you could run the game. It was so fun, and I've felt so bad. Like, nah, I'm just doing it. I'm not gonna feel
no,
bad
dude,
anymore.
I told you so many times.
I
to just
gave
do
you a bit of time to get a new PC, but I've given you long enough, and
it, and I just haven't had time to.
we can always whenever you get a new PC, we can play it. But I thought I'd play that because that'll be fun.
Next time I come down and visit, we'll play.
we could do a co-op because you can actually do it on the screen, like proper co-op.
Yeah, we just split
Yeah,
screen.
that'd be fucking awesome, actually. Yeah, catch it. You haven't been to
That's fine,
Sydney yet,
Sydney.
have you? Since my new apartment.
The one across the hallway from the other apartment that I stayed in.
I don't know how you fit in there, but you did. We did it.
I remember so basically what happened was I was staying down there because I was shooting. So I live in Brisbane and he lives in Sydney, and I was shooting a feature film down there. And instead of paying for accommodation, I decided just to crash on Robbie's blow-up mattress. But
It covers the whole hallway.
his apartment was like one bedroom and a lounge room.
One bedroom and a lounge room.
And so I had to sleep with the lounge pushed up against the TV, and then I took up the whole rest of the lounge room,
In the hallway.
which was also like right where the door was. So I'd wake up every morning to like Sarah like crawling over my mattress. Because it's like one of those mattresses where like if they step on it, you can everything. So I'd like wake up like,
Yeah, I pretty much didn't see like every time. I swear, like sometimes you were gone before us, and then we went to bed before you came back.
Yeah, that happened so much.
Oh no, it was like felt so bad.
Yeah, that was a lot.
So
of
even though you were living at my place for a month, I hardly ever saw you.
yeah, and then when we did, it was like weird. Like, oh man, hey, what are you doing?
Oh, that's right. We had like a you had your computer set up on the coffee table. That's right.
I didn't even have time to use it. It was so annoying.
We had so many ideas and set like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's do this. Nah, never saw each other.
The film was fucked.
So you're doing big days
think-
now?
No, these are only 10-hour days now, which is normal. It's normal and nice.
Oh yeah, cool.
as opposed to the 16.
It's just like this is definitely R&R cast right now. R&R cast coffee tea time. Just sit back and relax and listen to it. We're just catching up, really.
I don't see anyone anymore because I'm like working or.
I know.
It's annoying.
It's crazy. We live like across like a whole bloody state.
Yeah.
A long way. A long way. I've got to come visit sometime if I ever get a chance. But then, like, I got to make sure. I got to make sure you're actually free. That's the problem.
I'll make time.
Oh, yeah, sure. You haven't been to the Brisbane office yet, so.
It's not very exciting.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I hang out there a fair bit, so it's like.
Yeah, you and Brian taking photos together all the time.
Yeah.
This is a photo. Hashtag Rob. Oh yeah.
Brian's cool, dude.
Yeah, it's good. When he left, you could feel like the whole. Yeah, he sort of added like a dynamic. You know, he always had. You always knew he was there. He had a presence.
He does.
He
It's
like you know he's in the
positive-
room.
It's a positive energy.
Yeah.
Presence.
That's good.
Not like a intimidating presence.
No, it's a positive attitude.
He started calling me Wobbles now.
He couldn't help it. He sent me something going, I've taken your best friend, mate. Sorry, mate. See ya. He spends more time with you than I do now. I spiritually spend time with you. Imagine the good days.
I always enjoy going through like old photos and shit.
I was talking about our woodwork stuff with someone at work the other day. And I just remembered, oh my god, that was like a whole life. Remember how long we spent in that workshop?
2 week. Do you remember the 2 weeks?
Oh,
Like
every
school holidays,
came in and we
there
just
every day.
And it's funny how you think about it, right? You know how you don't really want to go. Like, I felt like I wanted to go in. It was like something I chose to do and wanted to go in and do it.
Yeah, but it was fun though. Like, because we were all just going to hang out, have a good time, and
Like, smell the camphor laurel.
and oh god,
Remember that every time I got my camphor laurel through the planer? And you're like, gosh, sniffed
the
it.
whole room just stank of that.
It didn't stink. It smelled nice.
It didn't stank.
It's not the right word. And my nose was like stuffed of that sawdust. Like,
Oh yeah.
get sawdust. You would have had red. What'd you have?
Yeah.
Red cedar.
I had
In
red.
your nose and.
Oh,
No.
sterile. So, in year 12, me and Robbie did work together, and he built a really cool chest, which looked awesome. He made it out of camphor laurel.
You build a grandfather clock of red cedar.
Yeah.
Oh
Which
yeah.
annoys the shit out of my parents now 'cause it goes off every hour.
Can't you stop it by just holding it?
It's not my problem. It's not mine. When I go there and visit, it's like, ugh.
That's the thing. Mine's too big to bring like in my apartment, so it's like whenever I get a house one day.
Yeah, same. But like, I need a decent sized house because
I know.
otherwise you've got this like grandfather clock. Like, would look so out of
Yeah,
place.
it's something if you sort of settle down, you buy a house, that kind of thing.
I have my coffee table though. I use that.
Oh yeah, nice.
Currently in our lounge room.
My mum still uses the chopping board I made in year 7.
Oh my god.
It's still good. That is quality.
Wow.
What is Mark's? Not marksmanship.
Craftsmanship.
Craftsmanship.
Marksmanship.
Shot us so good with that
Nailed
table.
Yeah.
So to give context, year 7. How long? Many years ago was that?
13.
13 years ago.
No. You were 13.
I was 13.
Oh, it's
shit.
our 10 year. You know, it's our 10 year. Like, we've been graduated.
That's-
10
Yeah,
years.
in October this
Yeah.
year.
What the fuck?
How insane's that?
Oh my
That's
God, I feel
that's
so
only
old.
15 years.
Yeah.
That's like 15 years ago. 15-year-old chopping board I made as
Why
a
are you bringing
kid,
this up?
and it still works. We're just doing R&R cast, reminiscing about our lives.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It's
That's a blast from the
gets-
past.
Get to know you.
Yeah, we get to know each other. The chat gets to say hello to us too. And also, big shout out to iTyrant, Skaggath, Reunite, and Prime. Thank you so much, guys, for tonight. It's been wonderful. Our current viewers being in here tonight.
Prime.
We are nearly.
Like
we are
Optimus
more than
Prime or
halfway.
like Prime Possum?
Prime Possum.
I gotta scroll back up. Not Prime Possum.
Why not?
That'd be awesome.
We
Prime
are just
Possum
on the
could be our
halfway
sponsor.
through our-
Oh my god.
What are we at for a new emote?
I still think I'm like
Robbie,
three.
big dog.
I think I'm 3 subs away at the moment. 3 subs.
Oh,
away.
really?
Yeah.
How many
So
subs
I
are
don't
we
got-
from
I don't
sub
got-
badges?
I think you
Oh, wait,
need.
no.
Yeah.
No, I'm 13 away.
Because
13 away.
oh wait, you got to hype up at least. I think at least the next, because the next one will allow Ikram to be finally a part of the gang. If we
Yeah.
unlock the next emoticon, because you can eventually unlock 5, but
Yeah.
right now we can unlock 1 more, and
mean,
right now, and Ikram
100
can be a
subs
part.
would be nice.
So we need. I think you need 25 sub points.
Yeah.
So whatever
So
you're
I'm
at now.
Ikram's
I
the
need
secret
13.
boss.
So, in the end of the day, Ikram, Rob could buy, give away subs to everyone to get
No
that.
one's going.
You gotta earn your place here, Rob.
I'm the least favorite, bro.
Do I have an extra $130 to give
Save
something?
the
Is that
best
what
to
you need?
last, mate.
What
Oh,
is
yeah,
it in
totally.
Australian dollars? Because yeah, I think you just need to get there, and then once you get there, it stays unlocked, even if you go back down. So you can buy your way out. You could
can buy your
technically
way out.
buy your subs with
Gift subbing.
gift subbing for 1 big month, like have a huge month,
I
and
might
then
do
after that, you know what I mean? If you have like,
might do
oh,
that
I'm
to
sick of it.
play
I want more emotes.
I want more emotes. Fuck this shit.
Throw
I want
money
more
at it.
sub badges.
I want to give some cool people some subs.
No. It's so funny because
It's such a fucked
it's
up way
gonna
to
go
do
on forever. This is gonna go on forever. Is this a joke? Are you trying?
Yeah, am I a joke to you?
Is this a long-running joke? What is this? But like, do you have anything in? You want to give us a bit of a hint of what you're thinking of sub badges?
So, for my sub badges, what I am thinking, I have 2 plans. Sub badge 1 is going to be a little sub badge idea. 1 is just a little bit of flame. A little bit of flame, and that's going to change from red, then it's going to go to bronze, it's going to go to silver, and then it's going to go to gold, and then it's going to go to rainbow.
Oh, nice. So that's 5 now. Because you can now have 5 because they just added 9-month sub badge.
Or I was going to do nippers.
Oh
You can't put your
yeah.
nipples on
What?
Twitch.
You got to do an
What's
actually.
the relevance of nippers?
So here we go. Tell
I
us about your all new brand new show. That's
My
every
brand new
Thursday.
show is called Nip the Butt, where I am currently building model kits
Oh.
from a model kit from Armored Core 4 Answer, and it is current. This is the furthest I've gone with it. It's literally just an arm, and I've built 2 arms.
That's 2 streams worth.
That's 2 streams. That's,
Oh boy.
that's 5 hours of streaming.
So this is a good long series if you're into this.
Oh, wait, you basically just build the models.
Yeah, so you have to break them out of the thing. That's what the nippers are for.
I got to
Oh.
cut and clean them out of the runners and assemble it together like a big puzzle.
See all those things right here? That's what all they are.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Nice.
and eventually it's going to create something like this.
Nice.
Eventually, I like
See if I
it.
can
Is
show
that,
you.
is that going to be every
Eventually.
Thursday, Kyle?
I'm going to try to do it as often as possible because I want to get that thing built.
Nice. So tomorrow night, we'll see you tomorrow night, mate.
Yeah, so
Oh,
tomorrow
yeah,
night you will
shit.
see me for.
Oh my god.
The veteran here.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so when we have our next live game together, boys, Rob, I want you to bring that, and you're having a dragon fight. That thing's going to shoot.
He's
lasers.
actually called the Dragon King, funnily enough.
Sorry?
He's called the Dragon King.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
You can fight the Dragon King.
He has a nuclear reactor for a heart.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty badass.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Don't
It's pretty
stab
much
the
like
heart.
Iron Man.
Iron
Don't stab
Dragon.
the whole death.
Iron
Oh,
Dragon.
Like, oh man, imagine Iron Man riding like
Tony
that.
Stark's new suit.
Yeah. No, imagine another alternate universe that like Tony Stark found a dying dragon because of shrapnel, and then he's like, "Don't worry, here's your new
Been
heart."
here before.
Imagine if Jon Snow's name was Tony.
That's been there the whole time.
All right.
Or
start
Martha.
back into our game of Dragon Brew D&D. boys.
you say that name?
I think we can cut that whole thing when Rob and I started talking to now, and we must make that a podcast, guys.
That was a good chat. I enjoyed that.
That was a good chat. It was.
What did we? How did we start? What were we talking about originally? Oh,
I don't know,
Who
Cast.
fucking knows?
I was talking about the place, the way
we
out, how
getting back in
portraying
now?
you.
We're getting
oh
back
that's
in.
what I was
Let's get back
about
to it,
the
guys.
film.
What are we talking about again? We could go on forever.
How-
Seriously.
You notice how? Did you notice the tangent we went on?
Yeah,
We
it's
started
not.
off-
But you're still
last
on.
time- The last time we saw each other, then it was like me like sleeping in your lounge room, and then it went to like Timber.
I thought it was all of us on the dance floor at Robbie's wedding and watching him dance.
Oh my god!
Hey.
I have some seriously drunken photos from that night.
Never
That's
heard.
blurry.
I have some
Can you,
drunken
like-
photos of
like-
that, remember?
Save those drunken photos. Put them in bloody in your Dropbox.
Oh no, as in I'm drunk, so like it's like.
I want to see it. I need to see this. You need to say that forever. Show your kids and.
Oh yeah, they're already uploaded.
Gee,
my
kids.
Dropbox.
This
Show
is
me
when I
kid.
was a dickhead.
Wait, Dad. You're still a dickhead.
Oh,
dickhead, Dad. Tolman, you're not a dickhead.
Oh shit.
All right, let's get back into it. Dragon's Brew D&D.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
fucking hell.
Is anyone still there? Hello, everyone.
I don't know.
We're back. We're playing
No,
D&D
yeah,
now.
Everyone's just like. They don't know.
These guys.
That is Dragons Cats podcast is now stopped, and now we're back to D&D.
Discontinued.
No.
Our favorite segment has been it must conclude as we shall continue Dragon's Brew D&D. So, the last of the tiles drop to the ground. The room becomes incredibly silent again after the heat from the fiery tile breath disperses. The room is once again left cold. Everything is silent.
So we're out of combat? Officially?
You're officially out of combat. The room is yours.
How many turns did Belvin have left on his healing?
He's still got 7 turns left.
I'm gonna chug
I've got
a health potion.
Yeah, it lasts for a minute.
So you said 7?
So 7.
Chug a potion
7
of healing.
Wait, just wait.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Just wait. Till Belvin heals people.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that too, but I have so many potions of healing.
I could chug too.
All right.
Chug.
Pull up
Belvin.
beer.
Chug.
So with that residual magical healing energy from Helm, roll away. 42. Who are you going to give that to?
He can split that up too.
You
So
can, yeah,
7 casts.
you can
Oh,
split.
shit.
You can split it.
I forgot to host.
Although I think Belvin probably needs it the most.
Yeah, I will take all of it actually.
Fucking greedy bastard.
What's your health at?
Son.
9.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
wow.
I'm at 9 as well.
Oh, just so you know, if I didn't totally dismiss that fire breath damage, I was on 1. 1 HP left. So,
But did you die?
almost.
But did you die?
Good morning, son. How you doing?
The
So
sun had rose.
over that course of
Good
that
deal,
minute,
man. I don't know.
Belvin, you will see magical rays of healing light surround Belvin. Ikram, you can chug that healing potion if you wish.
Belvin's pretty much
is
just-
that heal?
started to sit up against a wall.
It's the potion
while that
healing. How
happened.
much does that heal?
Depending on what potion you got. Do you have a potion of
Potion of
healing?
healing.
Just basic potion of healing?
I don't know. It's just called potion of healing.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
I think it'd be best if we maybe take a bit of a breather.
Fuck yeah. 7 whole health.
I think-
So,
I
Yeah,
think-
boys. 16 HP.
so you
I
guys
think
want to take a short rest?
Let's go fight the boss.
I think we need to take a breather.
Yeah.
We can take a short rest.
Short rest, roll, hit dice.
Kaz
Yes.
could put up a tiny hut in the middle of the room.
How many hit dice
so
can you
yeah,
roll?
you can do hit dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bastard.
As many as
You
you
roll all of them?
You can roll all of them, yeah.
Two.
But you only- you
I never
only
use
get-
them. I always forget to use them.
But you only
You
get
only get
half,
half
of them
back on a long rest.
Oh.
Okay, dokie.
How much does the hit dice give?
Half of
just
what you
click on hit dice.
of your total, of half of what you got left, or half of what?
Half your
Oh,
total.
shit.
No, you get that full, whatever the hit dice rolls, but
No, so when you get a long
regain-
rest.
to
Oh my
regain
God, fuck
hit
off.
dice.
Yeah. So you have as many hit
Oh, shit.
dice
Where's
as
mine
you
gone?
have
Oh,
levels.
there you bastard.
So yeah, you have 11.
I'm gonna
hit
roll
dice.
5.
You
I'll
rolled
roll
two.
another one.
First two.
Oh, I'm going well now. Guys,
Nice.
what is-
Fuck off.
It's how Rob started.
I might go one more. Maximize.
Maximus Prime.
Oh, just over half.
Nice.
That's perfect. One off maximum. Perfect.
All right.
You should roll again and see if you roll a 1. 'cause
No,
then
I don't know
we'll
why
be
he's
trending.
there.
Like,
I don't
that'd
I don't
be
know
so
why.
funny.
I'll go with that. My rolls are pretty damn. I only rolled 3 and I got one off.
You
So
just have a total of 11.
I have a total of 10.
You have a total of 11 short dice.
Should have 11.
Hit dice.
It's the amount of. It's the same amount as your level.
Oh,
Maybe, son. But we did just
you-
survive a fight.
Are you
Oh shit! I think someone's
finished,
in my
Casimir?
thing.
Sorry?
Did you finish?
Yes, I'm done.
Alright.
And after the rest, I'll recast Telepathic Bond as a ritual.
Okay. You guys.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, sorry, you finished that.
No, go.
What do good berries do?
You create 10 berries. Each berry's worth 1. Gives you 1 HP.
I've got 20.
Oh,
Oh,
then
so
they
they
last a
live-
day.
Yeah, and they last a day.
Oh,
they
so
make-
they got.
They give
Yeah,
you a
that'd be
full
gone.
tummy.
Yeah, they
Thank you,
count as like a
sorry.
meal.
That's right. I forgot that.
You know it's Sunroll. You just nearly missed
So
the
you could
TPK.
literally just live wherever you want, basically. And you just like eat some good berries every day.
Such a bad name. Oh, what are those you've got there?
Well, they're good berries. They're some damn good berries.
But they're not the best.
That's a
Can
level
I
9
make best
spell.
berries later on? Level 20. Bestest berries.
Best.
All right. We all rested up. We
Yeah.
still need to find that cultist.
Make a perception check, all of you, as you're having your rest. As you're just licking your wounds and relaxing.
Sick.
Yeah, at least 2 of them are good.
Sandstorm, you begin to notice some of the piles of tiles
Wow, bro, that was a terrible roll.
are beginning to
Like my strength.
all condense together and reform, and it
What?
begins to. And by near the end of your hour, they look like they're about in a pile.
Quickly, guys,
And
get
go-
out of here.
Going,
Go
Back
next
to the
door.
chopper.
they're slowly just going up and up.
Okay, I tell everyone, quick, they're reforming. Let's go. Where are we going?
Towards
Uh,
the
I
door
pull
that
out
says
my chisel.
Let's go.
Are we
Let's
going
go.
this
South
one?
door.
Oh, this one.
south door.
So you have 2 pillars of tiles in front of you.
South
Do
door.
we, do we think we have time to get past them and down the corridor
Yeah, we
before
got
they
this.
reform?
You think
we
you
doing-
might have enough time.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Then we'll just make a run for
You
it.
want to do anything to the tiles while you're there?
Just put my finger up.
Put your
How,
finger up at the tile.
whereabouts are they?
So you got pillar here, and a tile pillar here.
Right.
Let's just book it.
Just go on.
And as we run through, I'll just throw up a minor illusion, so it looks like the hallway's empty. So if
Right.
they are based on sight, then they won't see us.
Yeah, that's what I was
running down.
thinking. How they work, though. You don't
Okay, so
I don't know.
I'm sorry. So I thought you guys were going across the room into here.
I know,
I didn't
yeah,
realize you
yeah.
were going down the tunnel.
Yeah.
South.
Oh, yeah, Brad said south, so I'm just doing it.
So you guys are
Where
going.
are you going?
Wait.
Where you going, mate? Oh, get out of there. It's fucking
Alright.
spoilers.
Wait.
Where? Yeah.
We're going this
I
way.
want to understand. Are you guys going towards the door that says?
I just heard Brad say we're going south. No one said anything else, so
Yeah, I was
You
going
made a
down
call, so it's fine.
let's just do it.
because there's the door will close.
Shit, you can't really see much, can you?
No, because it's squares.
I'll go first. I'll be sneaky.
Oh my god.
So it's completely dark through here?
completely dark through here.
Okay, I can go ahead, guys, and I'll
We
be
got dark vision.
I'm using
I'll be
stealth.
last.
Cloak
Can you
stealth.
move me down, Carl, please?
Okay, I'm here. I don't see anything, guys. I think it's clear. Is it clear?
Make an investigation check at disadvantage as you're going down.
Disadvantage.
What makes it disadvantage?
Me telling you so because you're in a panic to run down.
Am I in a panic? Oh yeah, I'm running from there. Yeah.
Now stop moving. And roll disadvantage.
You did.
Sorry.
Okay, there you go. When you got to here, you heard there was a click and your foot.
Oh, she stopped moving. What do you mean? I was already waiting. I was not in the room.
I know. That's what happens when you run ahead.
Past.
Oh, I said I was fully stealth running past.
Yes, but you failed to notice the pressure plate on the ground.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, Sandstorm. You're better than that, mate.
As you are quick and running past, Belvin gets past it,
It's a trap.
but on top of Ikram, it falls on top. Ikram, you can make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no. Sorry, Ikram. So he ran past before it activated.
Yeah, because it took a little while to fall down.
Yeah, it took 2 turns for it
Fuck
to
it.
hatch open and for it to drop.
What the fuck did I do?
Nothing.
You
It was
got
my
hit.
fault. Even Belvin got past.
What am I doing?
Dexterity saving throw.
Right.
As from above, a boulder of bones, tightly tarred together, drops on top of you.
Can you do anything, mate? Casimir? I don't know if you're
Casimir, you see this drop on top of you as gravity takes effect.
Ow.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, he's within 10 feet.
Wasn't a bad roll though.
You get a +4 to that.
20.
Okay, so
Dodge those
you,
rocks.
you see it. Well, you don't see it happen, but you're just like you just get this nerve on the back of you. So you curl up into a ball as you get hit. So you're going to take half damage as this thing's coming
Okay.
down on you.
We know this happens, so I instantly stop and go, that's a trap.
At least it's not like stone or metal or something. It's only bones.
I'll look over at Sandstorm and be like, no, do it.
It just go rocks all over you.
So, as you are now consumed and stuck in this tarred ball of
Sorry, is it 13
of
damage or
bones,
is it 7?
you take 6 points of slashing damage, but 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are then confined into this ball that is then rolling down now towards
Even at successfully saving it.
successfully say, yeah, he took half damage.
But
Basically,
still
it's
gets
trapped.
caught. Right,
Yes.
okay.
It's
Fair
because it's a saving
Um,
throw.
Would you say this is made? Are these rocks?
No, these are bones.
Bones. And rolling towards us then. Yep.
Yes. So, Belvin, as this thing has gotten momentum and is much.
I was only 10 feet away, so it shouldn't have got too much momentum.
As
I'm
I'm
gonna-
rolling,
I'm gonna try to hold it.
Like I've said,
Oh, yeah.
this is a steep 15-foot descent down in a slide.
Oh, okay.
Like I said last week, and it started this.
I don't remember that, sorry.
So,
I'm still gonna try to plant my feet and try to grab it.
okay. All right. So,
And
you're
try to
going
like stop it.
And I just like
Alright, make a
go
swing.
home with
And then kind of grip my claws like into the ground.
and with Sandstorm's help, you can have that an advantage.
And what was I doing?
A strength saving throw instead of a dexterity saving
Strength
throw.
of my.
do it.
Come on, do it.
Come on, do it.
I will use my last natural 20 on it.
Ah.
And with that, you turn, heel, throw your claws up. Your claws sink into it, but you find a large condensed, a large correlation of bones. And so you just stop the momentum of this. You feel Sandstorm also pressing up against you, basically just like back has gone up against you, and you hear his claws like pushing against the stone ground. And
Wow.
eventually, you find the momentum.
As well.
Yeah, and you feel your claws dig in through the ground. You get pushed down 5 feet, going all the way down, and you're just like. Ikram's like head and arm is sticking out at one side, just like yes, just
Hey,
sticking
man.
out.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
What you doing there?
Thanks, bro.
Can I try to rip open the area that Ikram's in?
You can, but the bottle will.
Can
He dropped.
Sandstorm cut him out?
And it's like, Sandstorm.
Wait, didn't you say it was? Isn't it just
I
Yeah,
just used
all
my
bone.
my daggers should be able to do something. They're magical.
Wait, so why can't he rip it open? Like what's?
Because
the-
I'm holding it.
Yeah, because you're holding it. If you let go,
Can't I just
Yeah.
crippler and just? Dunk? Oh, or we'll have this guy.
Gonna try and break some of the bones so he can get out.
Belvin's
yeah.
pretty much just flexing his muscles, just his fucking his whole upper
You're
body.
doing the Captain America when he's like holding.
Yeah,
Holding-
that's
yeah,
the
that's
second I was
exactly-
thinking of.
Oh.
It's just
Hold the
"That's so
helicopter."
impractical.
all right. So, yeah, with that, you're able to use vengeance to climb up onto Belvin, get to where he is, and then just
In the back of like ice thing. No, I don't use vengeance to climb. Can't I just climb like normally?
Yeah, it was the daggers to try and break the bones and get Ikram out.
Yeah, and then I use my claws.
No, I was saying, yeah, you climb up there. You climb up over him.
Oh,
of course,
okay.
but once you get to him, you just
And
pull
I
the
use-
vengeance out and the lightning like burns away the
If I
majority.
really need to, I can pop this one out too.
But
Can
with
I climb out now, or
But with that, yeah, you're able to get Ikram out and pull him up and over to drag him down.
I'm just gonna kind of like glare at him.
You are covered in tar and bone.
Tar. That was what was holding it together.
Ah.
Still don't need a
Wait, a tar you said?
Yes,
I
tar.
just lit on fire.
It's not that. It's not that much.
It's just
It's not that flammable.
It leveled up. Now it's flaming bone ball.
How tall was the ceiling? Of
Just become a ball of lung cancer.
Within this chamber, 8%. It was. I'm just going to change.
Jesus.
It was six. It was 6 by. It was 6 tall, 4 wide.
6 feet tall.
Damn.
Yes.
Shit. Okay, I have to crouch my head down.
Can you get rid of this bloody blob?
Yes.
Um,
So
How thick's the tar on?
Belvin's pretty much just gonna lightly let go of his claws and just kind of let it
Slide down.
a bit.
you just slowly assist it down the path.
Pretty much, yeah.
Casimir's just.
I'm just
walk-
having a stroll.
Casimir, make a.
You're like, what's going on down there?
As you take a look behind you, you can see that the tiles have begun to head back up to the mosaic bit at the top. There's a few tiles left down on the ground from the chips and everything, and just very slowly, each and every one of them float up.
Well, I hope it was worth coming down here, because if we have to go back this way, we've got to deal with them again.
Everyone's like, oh shit. We got him once, we can get him again.
There you go.
All right, so
Similar, slowly
How
head down.
thick is the tar that's on me?
thicken. It's like
Can we get
large sludge.
Ikram to investigate as we go down? Because he's the best investigator. This time, like, there's traps. Ikram, keep your eyes out for us, mate.
So it's enough that if you put
Sorry,
your
I
hand
missed
in it,
what you said, Carl.
you're gonna draw a large amount of like muck and tar out with you.
Can I prestidigitate it off him?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't have reduced movement speed or anything though, do I?
no. Once it's prestidigitate off you, you're fine.
Clean as fuck.
So Belvin and Sandstorm. Well, Sandstorm first, pretty much. So I'll just do Sandstorm first. Sandstorm, at the bottom of the chamber.
Yeah.
Come on in. And I'll just bring everyone out there because I believe you're going to take a look around for traps as the rest of the people.
Yeah, we'll be a bit more careful this
Come.
time.
Yeah, I'm a bit
down
more vigilant.
into
Now
this
there's
chamber.
no threat.
So, you, all of you, coming down this steep little chamber passage, you can smell incense that fills this room down here. You see the rich tapestries cover the walls. On the south wall, a chute large enough for only a tiny chute, probably about an eye hole big. Shoots light in from outside, shining it onto the large door, the large double door on the on your left hand side as you've entered into this area. So over there,
Okay.
you see each of the tapestries show a wizard or a noble of very from very long ago, ancient in their dressing. Make an investigation check for traps.
Fuck's sake.
Looks clear. Some nice paintings.
Do you have
That's
good
mine.
perception?
Some nice paintings
It's
that eyes follow
intelligent.
you.
Yeah, it's intelligence investigation.
Everything's pretty clear. Melvin, you bring the boulder on in and you let go of it and the boulder basically rolls a little bit to the side, but then stays in place. Ikram, you follow through next.
Can I do a perception check while
You went
Can I
full
come in?
robot.
just
But
look
yes.
for traps or anything?
Do investigation.
So you can. You're
Oh,
assaulted.
would it be investigation or would it be
It
perception?
will be investigation.
Traps are
Yeah, I'll do that as well. I'll do that.
Investigation's what I'm good at.
Oh, fucking nice.
All right.
Fucking nicer.
So between the two of you,
Rob was good at traps. I don't even know.
Yeah. Totally.
so other than the full darkness that's in here, you guys both, Casimir, you find that the incense is all magically created.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Can I cast Detect Magic?
You can.
Because there have been illusions elsewhere in this place.
The wall, you see that the tapestries, all of the tapestries, are illusions. They're opaque, so they're not showing what's on the other side.
Oh, I thought illusions is in like the Harry Potter, like in the halls and stuff, how the
moving
pictures moved.
I mean, they're very well done, but they're not like
But
that.
they're fakes. Like
They are fakes.
Okay.
Did you say we
Uh,
can't
so there's
see?
not-
What do you
there's
mean we
nothing
can't
behind
see
them?
what's in-
You can't see through the illusions currently. They're too opaque.
Opaque is like see-through, though, isn't it?
That's opacity. Oh wait.
Because
Maybe that's the
illusions,
same
if you know it's an illusion, you can see through it, and it's just like a transparent.
You can make me an intelligence check to see how.
Opaque means not able to be seen through.
I'm just,
That's what I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm telling Heinzie.
I'm just checking me fucking spells.
You are an illusion wizard, and you're just like, it's some high tier shit.
Ikram, how are you feeling? You seem to be pretty
I'm not happy.
low.
Also-
Well,
Ikram, you also get the sense.
Oh wait, why is my health that low?
Yeah.
because you're in the fucking bone ball.
Oh yeah, that's why. I kind of wasn't even thinking about my health. I was too busy just being like, "Fuck."
Ikram's already got bruises showing. He's got new cuts going on.
Belvin's actually gonna clasp his hands together with his symbol, and his hands will glow, and he'll put his hands on Ikram's shoulder and give you 55 health back.
Oh,
Holy fuck! Maybe it takes me to max.
is that all you lay on hands?
Yes,
It does.
Oh shit.
that was every single one of them, Rob. Just so you know, if I
What does
fucking
that mean?
regret it, I will kill you.
What does that mean?
It's just a paladin ability.
He needs a long rest to get him back though.
How many do you have?
55.
I mean, if push comes to shove, I can use my healing fire
I'm expecting
and
you
stuff.
to pay it back in heals if.
I do have an ability called
Heal?
heal.
Yes,
a
I know.
level. Yeah, I was saving that for you.
That's okay.
I'm saving myself
You
for
said you
you.
were saving it for me.
Casimir.
Bitch, you haven't got 70 HP. I'm not gonna waste that.
I got 89, bruh.
Do you really?
Yeah, boy.
Why have I only got 69?
Giggity.
Oh no, that's right. Because I lost fucking.
I got 75.
Oh, yeah, you lost Constitution.
That's right. Because I lost Constitution.
Oh, so has that come back with time? The stats he lost for the orb thing?
He's only had one long rest since then. No, he's had his 2 long rest. Actually, yes. So Ikram, roll a d6. So you've had one long rest truly since that time.
So
roll
the unicorn, and then we had one on the way here, like one stopper over.
So
We can't do
2. Let's see. I don't think your dexterity was affected at all, was it?
Not
Strength.
dexterity. My Constitution.
Blast.
My strength.
Your constitution, your strength, and your charisma. So
The only things.
you don't gain anything back.
Oh, okay, I see how it is.
Fuck.
Anyway, what did who was looking for stuff? What was this?
Also, thank you for the sub, my friend. Welcome.
Wow.
All
Hype.
Thank you.
Can we get some dragons in the chat?
Let's throw some dragons in the chat. Thank you. Blah, blast.
It's like vomiting.
Yeah.
Oh, blast. I don't mean to
Blast.
name. I'm sorry.
Actually,
Sounds good.
I looked up in Google side cutter cartoon and a really good clip art you could use and just fill in the colors yourself.
I mean,
I could do it for you. I'll do it all for you. Don't worry about it.
I would love you to.
Just tell me the colors and I'll do it for you. And we'll get it done. We'll get it done tomorrow.
We'll get it done and we'll make it happen. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Quote him, guys. Quote him.
All right.
Who was looking
If
for
I'm
We'll
gonna
get it
do
done tomorrow, huh?
well, you know, if I say that, it probably will happen. But
Guys, please don't do this to me.
don't quote.
Quote him.
If it happens,
So-
doesn't happen. It's Carl's on Carl's end.
Casimir, as
12.
you look, 12. No, you're not able to actually peer through them. You're not able. Your magical senses aren't enough to see through them. But
You can detect
you
magic.
But you do sense something from the door. You see that where the sun is beaming in, where the sunlight is beaming in, there is a small circle on the ground, and as you follow from where that small circle is, it leads directly up to the middle of the door, where there seems to be another small circle that's in the shape of a mosaic sun. And then underneath it seems to be a mat of some sort.
Did I hide the key under the mat?
Within the tile, like within the decoration of the door.
Oh, okay.
Surrounding it is in the artwork of the door is a brilliant hall. You hear in your head the same voices of the statues. Humility preferred. In pro-offering, in the manner of Maestro, the goddess of magic, shelters those opening the way to seek knowledge.
Humility preferred. I'm gonna need that in text.
Pro-offered.
Pro offered. Pro bod?
I would do it.
Maestro, the goddess of
What would you deem as would you say humility?
humility.
Pro-offered means like you offer it.
Okay.
What would humility be? Maybe it's like you have to give them a gift.
I am the gift.
Just like a gift to get through. Like kind of like when we fought that orc and remember how he's like, I want lots of shiny things. And we tried to give him a lot of like gold, but he ended up...
No, we gave him heaps of copper.
Yeah, that's right.
It was,
He ended up loving it.
it was a troll or an ogre
Was it an ogre?
under the bridge.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was an ogre. Yeah.
We tried to rip him off. We gave him heaps of copper.
Yeah. You
But
thought
that
it
was like part of it, yeah.
And he,
Alright.
he fell for it because he's stupid as fuck.
What classes humility in the manner of Mistral?
Would
Mistral's a goddess of magic.
Magic. So we need to proffer magic.
A magic gift.
So, would a spell scroll suffice?
Make an insight check. I mean, actually, no, don't worry about that. I'm just going to say you can certainly try.
But can I do an insight check?
Do an insight check.
Do I get advantage from the cube?
You get advantage from the cube.
Oh, actually, from the feat, I get, where is it? From Mystic Arcanum. Where the fuck did I put it?
Yes,
Fucking
I know.
Just present something to it. A
My
magical.
ass?
Just do it. Yeah. Well, if it's magical,
I got a whole lot of tar.
no. It's gonna be something magical.
So I get advantage on intelligence, arcana checks when investigating the nature of a magical object or device.
Yes, the doors aren't a magical object or device.
They could be.
From your detect magic, they're not.
21.
All right.
A magical item.
You know through studies back in Candlekeep, whenever someone would offer up offer something to the goddess of magic, there was usually a gesture that came with it. Make a religion check to see if you remember the gesture.
Religion.
14?
I have like
Because
zero.
Mistra's the god of
Religion.
magic.
Yes. 14. It just barely comes to you. It's just like you're thinking. You got the scroll, and you're kind of holding it out, thinking, and you put your head down, and then you remember it. The gesturing, whenever an offering was made to Maestro, it always involved the head downward and the raising of the hands as if holding something up and gifting.
Okay. Can I hold up spell scroll of enhanced ability?
You can.
What? You've been hiding that away? Why would
You
not?
guys have had that since fucking Night Scale.
We had 3.
Yeah, and you've had it the whole time, and you haven't
I
used
held
it.
on to him.
You
guys
could have
could
used
have.
it.
You guys could have. If you
It's
want.
I have the
ability.
cube.
That's level 2 spell. Ikram can cast that himself though.
What?
Yeah, but I mean, we have scrolls. We might as well use them.
What can I cast?
Enhanced ability.
Ah. Yeah, no.
Rob's just like,
spell.
yes.
Yes, General. God damn.
Anyway,
What level spell is that?
2.
anyway, Casimir
It's
holds
not
that up.
in my
Yes.
list. Oh, yes, it is.
Casimir holds that up to the
In
doors.
the gesture that I remember.
And there's just you remember. But you know that the doors aren't magical, so just a minute goes past and you're just like, wow, the door's opening. And then your detect magic fades and you're like, oh, because it's not magical.
So,
So I'm just gonna go
wait,
up and
yeah, I was
push
gonna
open.
say,
Can we just like open the door?
we're gonna get
Push them
attacked by these picture frames, I reckon.
Exactly. If I used them before, I wouldn't have them now. Checkmate.
I ain't your mate.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
Just go and try to push
I ain't
open.
your
the
buddy,
doors.
friend.
Wait, which door is it? Is it this one or this one?
The big double doors.
It's the double doors.
As you push against
Double
These
doors.
you realize, oh, they're pull. So then you pull the door.
Oh, there were handles on them. Okay.
Yeah, from where the circular motif of the sun kind of stuck out. So
Oh!
you went with that and they go out.
Right. The way you said it, it was like it was in the door,
Yes, it was
Not
a part of the door.
not
From my
out.
perspective. But you like just rushed over to it. I was like, oh, I can't get a word out here.
Hold the door.
But you do get over to it and you pull the doors
Too soon.
open.
It's been how many years?
Still too soon. It's pretty funny because it like happened in the past, but it happened in the. Is it too soon?
Can it be too soon?
Beyond Belvin, as you pull the doors open, you see a massive yes that resembles a floating cloud, concealing a golden sunrise that then continues on to the entire back wall across from you. Seated on a throne is a 12-foot tall, regaled, well-muscled humanoid. This man with a flowing white beard that just tends to flow. He wears
Hello.
a purple toga, and he has deep tan skin. His head turns to you, and the statue leans forward.
So I'm
I'm
guessing.
gonna kind of venture over to near the.
You see at the foot of the throne, by this creature's feet, there is piles of treasure. You see hundreds of
But nice
copper.
going.
You see hundreds of copper pieces. Yeah, the rest of you can come in at the same time, following behind him.
Mhm.
You see hundreds of coinage down on the ground. A few worthless bits of jewelry, some cracked pottery cups and vases, along with some silver necklaces, and even a potion. Casimir, you recognize it instantly. It's a potion of fire breath
Ooh.
that's sitting on the top of the pile.
The question is, does this pile look like it's been gone through recently?
Make a insight check. Actually, make an investigation.
14.
14. No, it recently does not look like it's been pilfered or plundered.
Or even walked through?
Even moved, yeah. I wasn't, like, nothing taken. I was just like, because...
On top of the various coins and broken bits of pottery and old worthless bits of jewelry, sitting on top are the 6 silver necklaces and then the potion, which has been kind of pushed into the coinage a little bit just so it doesn't fall off and roll. As you all come in, this statue looks at you all, and I'm just going to. Don't know why that picture frame moved. That picture frame moved off.
Oh my god, it's flying right at us.
So, as you go on into the room, so just move yourselves into the room. The towering, muscled man opens his mouth, and in this soothing, magnificent voice, "Ye who seek Diderius's insight must first furnish tribute. That Diderius might work his mighty magic." And then he splays a hand out towards the pile. "Lay such tribute at my feet, or depart." To your left, you see another stone door with a handle. And just to your right, opposite of this door that you just came through, is another set of double doors.
Can you write that out again?
So we need to make an offering, basically. If we seek Diderius.
Yeah, it was just.
insight.
Yeah.
So
Do we
can
want to seek that?
Can I put the scroll down?
You can put the scroll
As an
down.
offering.
It goes happily into the treasure pile. At closer inspection, you see that there is, at a quick glance, probably 100 silver, maybe 50 gold. The rest of it is copper pieces from the ages.
You probably could just lay down a piece of copper.
You see that there is there's multiple broken cups, ceramic cups, and pottery that's in there, and jewelry that was probably used to be expensive or was rotted through time, and even just shitty, poorly made earrings that have been thrown in there as well.
What if it's like you put down a better offering and then you get better rewards? Think about it.
Think about it.
Just
I will
do
let
it,
you.
Kaz.
Yeah, it's like your Jimbo.
Put it down.
Yeah.
Do it.
Hopefully it doesn't
Okay,
one-shot us all.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to put down 1 pound of orange fungus.
What the fuck?
Where are
Why?
you hiding that?
Why?
I've still got 8 more pounds.
He grows it in pans.
Oh.
As you put down a pound of rotting fungus, did you say?
Orange.
Orange.
Orange fungus. Well, you being Ikram, you've kept it quite well preserved, and these were fungi that's actually has a bit of value to it as it's edible. You put it down, and do you just throw the mushrooms down?
No, I put it at his feet.
Okay, all right, cool. You put it down on his feet. Nothing happens.
Lay such tribute at my feet or depart. So if you seek insights,
Furnish tribute.
what's this door?
That's the exit.
That is similar to the door that said very similar to the door that said safe written on it in what's it called, in chalk.
Did you say it was 2 double doors south? Oh,
Yep.
them right there.
Yep.
Can I try and open them?
You can go over to it. It's exactly the same as the door that Belvin opened up. So you push the sun out. So just hold up.
Holding up.
Yeah, do that.
And you'll be able to pass now. Should be able to pass. And beyond, you see a library. A glamorous library. Belvin, as you go to pass, the giant's hand comes down and goes, blocks your path. He goes,
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought only Ikram put something down. I wasn't sure if Casimir actually put the scroll down.
Yeah, I put it down.
Oh, okay, sorry. I will lay down a mirror that I have.
put it at his feet.
Mhm.
His arm retracts.
Hey, Brad, do you want some fungus?
I'm a really fun guy.
If fungus worked,
I'm quite good, thank you, Ikram.
I wasn't fungus. If it worked.
Have you got nothing?
Well, like, you know, I don't have anything as bad as fungus.
This guy's greedy as fuck. He doesn't want to give anything up.
I probably have, all my stuff's useful, dudes.
I
Put in-
throw
put in a
one
gold.
strange weed.
Just give him a coin.
Just give him a coin, yeah.
And then I get the
Change.
weed, and I just slip that in my bag, but then I pull out gold instead.
Oh my god.
Uh,
You can have it. I don't even know what it does.
I'll have it now, mate. Hold that for later. Flick him that. I like casually just flick him it and keep walking.
You just flick past. Statue just pays you. The man up there pays you no mind whatsoever as you flick it at his feet, and then just keep walking past. As you all come into a brilliant study, though a little dusty, the scroll shelves are empty. A large majority of the books are missing. Casimir, you notice what books are there are just illusions, echoes of the past.
God damn it. I'll go around the room with detect magic again. Just to see if there is anything that's actually real and still there.
Okay.
Use your cube to do the detect magic.
Yeah, I can do 3 a day.
Oh no, I just mean like, do you use that as the source of detecting of the magics?
Yes. Because that's my casting focus.
Alright.
Belvin, you find a door that leads into a small chamber that opens out towards you. And you see a door beyond it. You assume it's going to lead to the other chamber you entered into.
We
Yep.
got scammed. We went the wrong door.
This is not the way. The cultists obviously haven't been this way.
So, Casimir, as you're looking around, there is something that pings off directly as you're over by this section here.
Hmm.
It's in the floor on the other side of the desk. As you peer over it, you see floating up through the ground is a sandstorm. Settle down.
Robbie,
Love it. So you can't just keep doing this joke, Luke.
I can and I will.
Where is Sandstorm? I can't even see his character.
He's still in the other room because
All in Viz. Always still.
But
Viz.
Sandstorm the kitten.
this room's all darkness. By the way, everything in here is dark as hell. Popping up out of the ground, flowing up, just like smoke billowing out of the ground, is a female elven form. Her ghostly figure coming up out of it. She looks like she has slashing wounds from navel to hip, and then also a slit throat, marks across her face. As she comes up, she Are you here to take what remains of Master's treasures? Are you here to take the remains of Master's treasures? You here to steal? There's nothing left, you thieves.
We are no thieves. Come here seeking knowledge.
Oh. There's no knowledge in this room. And Diderius. I let him down by letting it escape. It was taken and I couldn't do anything about it. I failed him.
What was taken?
The books, you fool! You see with that the skin retract from the face to show the ethereal muscles, tendons, teeth, flesh, skin. As the table lifts up and the last remaining rotten pieces of parchment on the table just go scattering up into the air.
Yeah,
this-
she's not threatening to attack us or anything.
Was this recent? It might have been taken by the man we're after.
Recent? Huh. Oh. I don't know how long ago it was. I've been a long time suffering. Watching. Failing as ones like you come and take the Master's knowledge.
What we actually seek is someone who possibly has passed through here recently. That is all. We are not here to take anything from this place. We are looking for somebody who has possibly passed through here. If you have seen a dwarf pass through here,
I know nothing about a dwarf. The last was a human. Not a dwarf.
wait, was the cultist guy we're after is a dwarf, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
The
Very
one-
well then.
The one they must be after the pool. No.
Hmm.
The
And
pool.
what is this pool?
Master Diderius's passion was powerful divination magic. Which is how he discovered the mysterious pool. He found it in this cavern. He excavated these chambers around the pool. The kings, wizards, and beings came bearing tribute to peer into it. He died many centuries later. This underground mansion became his crypt. So he was buried with his life work. Could see into the pool, peering past any barriers. So, some were said to be driven insane by what they saw. Diderius was able to look above and beyond with the great wizard he was.
Would it be possible for you to possibly point us in the direction that we can find this pool? The person we're looking for might be after it.
No. I can't help. I have brought shame. I have brought shame upon myself.
Very well.
There must be something that remains here. There must be something.
I'm sure there is. There's plenty of treasures in the other room.
No.
But there's nothing here for us then. And Belva's just gonna walk through the doors now. There's
I'm
nothing
gonna
here.
follow.
There's
He
nothing
goes
here.
to push the door, but it's a pull door.
Yeah.
All right.
Typical Belvin style. Doesn't know how doors work.
Casimir. Belvin, make me a Christmas saving throw.
Oh shit.
As you leave, the ghost goes smoking off towards Belvin.
Gonna use my inspiration for that.
You can use your inspiration for that.
Fucking bullshit.
What's
That's
Sandy
better.
doing?
Jesus.
It's been in the other room.
Much better. I don't know. I think we've got a dose on Robbie.
He's muted.
He's definitely.
I got challenged to do something, so I'm doing it.
That's right. I can move him.
Oh, right. By tomorrow, I said.
All right, so
No, you said.
as you reel around to see the ghost flying towards you, you pull this, and just through pure instinct alone, you pull out, you summon the spectral shield and it locks her apart. And you see her just charged at you, saying, "You will retrieve the master's favorite book. Bring it here." And she's just clawing, trying to get past your ethereal shield.
Calm down.
She's clingy.
And then just kind of shrug. If we find such book, you will find us back here.
Make a persuasion check.
20.
Very nice. I'd like everyone to make a wisdom saving throw. The ghost looks at you and says, "Fine, but if you do not bring it back, I shall continue to haunt you for your life."
God.
Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I use a nat 20?
You can use a nat 20.
I don't want to get haunted by some crazy
Rob,
ghost.
just so you know, that is also +4 as well.
That's well.
So
I'm bad at wisdom.
Yes, please, wisdom save.
What do I got? I got one advantage.
no, not a D4, a +4.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's just a straight +4.
Do I decide to use advantage after, or do I have to do it?
No, you have to do it
Don't
before.
announce
Yeah,
it
do it
before you
before.
roll.
I'm going to announce I'm going to do advantage dice. Thank you to the...
Okay. Thank you,
Oh.
chat. Thank you.
And Robbie, whatever you roll is +4.
Okay, thank you. Advantage and wisdom saving throw. Yeah, 20.
Like he's
That advantage.
+4.
dice.
So the lowest is 19?
Okay, so with that, you guys have dealt with
Maybe.
spirits in the
Oh,
past
sorry.
before. You understand the horrifying visage of this tormented soul, but in your kindness and your offering to try to find it, though the soul is completely stressed out.
Is it?
You have enough willpower to overcome its circumstance and grief.
Do we know if we fulfill its request, will it sort of move on to the afterlife?
Make a religion check.
We don't really do it that way. We generally just destroy them. So.
Yeah, I know. I was like, we could just banish it. 13.
Religion.
If pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And then Belvin's just kind of look at her just with, a look and be like, you can trust us, okay? I know there are many bad characters out there, but we're the ones that are trying to right wrongs in the world. And then just turn away and start trying to walk out again.
With that, she goes ghost and turns to smoke and disappears.
Too bad if this was the lair of an evil wizard and all the things here are evil. It's I can't have you doing good.
Going through the corridor, you return to the grand hall of the welcoming portraits.
Maybe it's one of these, Luke. Maybe it's maybe all these paintings give awesome powers. I'm gonna touch them all.
Let's just try it all over again.
Yeah.
Hello, Calamity. How you doing?
Calamity.
Hey.
No. Rob Prime, Brad. Hello. I like you, Calamity. We keep you. All right. So the ghost is expected off. It's quite a steep trip up that chute there, Belvin.
Belvin's just kind of staying at the base waiting for everybody.
Waiting for the next boulder to come down.
You hold it up to it'll be fine.
Belvin's actually gonna stand there. It's all right. The next room we're gonna go to is gonna be the one that says safe on it. And it's only door we have left.
But the tiles reformed.
We have to dash through. We have to sprint our way through.
I can go past fine, guys. Won't be able to see me. Pass without straight. Do you have the traits thing?
Whereabouts are we going exactly?
I think
Base.
I think we need to get there fast more than try to avert gaze. I think if we get
Yeah, I think we can run past them. They don't have any paralyzing shit.
Alright, who goes first then? Who's gonna open the door?
Belvin's gonna.
Well, if I go first, they won't.
'Cause you can
I
dash
think
and
the
stuff.
the quickest of us should go first to open the door as soon as possible.
Sandstorm.
I can go without them
Look to
realizing
Sandstorm.
I'm there. I can open the door stealthily.
Mate.
Looking at Sandstorm. Sandstorm,
Okay.
I think you should go first.
Okay.
I will bring up the rear.
There's no traps, right? There's no
Yes.
more traps. Okay, good guys. Good.
You've taken the trap.
Okay.
All right, and everybody needs to start at the because this is a base. We're gonna have to start running at the bottom
Is
because
there
it's
actually a door there? Or there's no door there.
in the room where we verse the things.
So there is a door right there.
Yeah, don't move too quickly. Just so
Which
you know.
door? And which door are we going for? I just want to double check which door we're going for.
So in the part in the
Okay.
Because that one you can't. It's sealed shut.
So I'm just gonna run straight through
And
them.
this one
both.
says safe. So
I'm
we
gonna
can
run
go this
straight
way.
through them. We have to
Yeah.
run through the middle of them, right?
So
So we're all gonna line
We-
up, get ready to run through.
we want to do this.
Wait.
go.
Oh, Elkram. Elkram comes. We all jump on Elkram.
Don't charge through the door. for
Elkram
fuck's
won't
sake.
get through this.
No, it's too
Damn it.
narrow.
Okay.
All right, ready? Everyone lines up ready at the bottom.
We're like, yeah.
Everyone lines up
Ninja
because
run.
it's a steep thing, so everyone has to kind of run up it.
Damn, we gotta do a hill sprint.
Yep.
Yep.
Belvin's gonna bring up the rear just in case anybody falls, and he can probably catch them.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
Everybody
using
ready?
all my dash and everything.
go.
Sandstorm just charges up there. Sandstorm gets up there first. Sandstorm, are you being quiet as you're doing it, or you just
I'm,
charge?
a-
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
a
be
stealthful ninja.
What?
Just stealth.
I'm a stealthy ninja. Yeah.
All right, we'll make a stealth check as you're going. Because once you get there, you can stealth up and go across.
And then I look and I just like, it's completely dark. So I completely get my cloak as well around me. And I just like try to be stealthy. I try.
You try to be stealthy.
Oh my God, did I
Try your
try?
hardest. So, yeah, make a stealth check for me as you're going through it at advantage.
Surely I can't roll 2 ones, guys.
Surely.
Don't say it.
26. You get to the top of the ramp. You basically become one with the shadows and just smoke across the floor and you get to the door that says safe.
Okay.
You realize it's a pull door.
Okay, cool. So I wait. I don't open the door yet. I'm just sitting there in stealth, ready to open it when the first person comes in. So I don't sort of like, the tiles don't see me straight away and start attacking the door.
Right.
All right, and we're all dashing as well.
All right. So you're all
Dasher.
dashing
And we'll go at
Run
the same
across.
time.
Yeah.
up the door.
Whereas Belvin's kind of behind them.
All right. Everyone make dexterity checks as Ikram goes flying past, coming out of the
Sorry,
out
checks.
of the little tunnel.
Fuck's sake.
And you have to go across a 40-foot span room, 50-foot span room.
That's fine, we dash.
Yeah.
And if it looks like the tiles are about to attack us,
Keep
can
running.
I cast a spell? If it looks like they're going to
yeah.
attack us.
You can prepare a spell. What spell?
Wall of Force.
Okay. Cool. So Ikram, you just get out of the mouth, and then you trip and fall prone at the slash mark that Belvin created in the ground. Casimir, you come running up, you see him on the ground, and you see the tile creatures both and look down.
And then I'll just like put up. So how big a diameter is the circular
That is
ledge
the-
part?
10-foot diameter.
Okay, I'm just gonna completely block off the whole bottom of that, so they can't
actually, no.
get through.
We should do
10-foot
this every
radius.
time now,
10-foot
guys.
radius.
Yeah.
So 20-foot diameter.
I can easily block it off.
You block that off, and you see their fire tile breath go up against the tiles, and then it's just like, and then they start slashing, clawing against it as you guys break across. You see the door just is haphazardly.
Belvin kind of, as he's running through, just kind of running and picks Ikram up from his cloak or whatever it is from the back and just
Kaz
holds.
just face palming a bit, just like.
That's kind of why Belvin wanted to be in the back and possibly pick up one of you guys.
And I'll just keep going and leave the wall up there because it lasts for up to 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. You open up the door. It says safe, going into the next chamber. So what you see in here?
Everybody, we should just do that every time, guys. That's just easy and fun.
If it costs my spell slots.
Yeah, but that's how you beat the final boss. Just go to the end credits. Done. Skip the boss. Go to the end credits. Done. Victory.
That wasn't the final boss though.
You
I
see
don't know.
this room.
That's what they do in the Zelda. I saw a Zelda like the quick run. What do you call them?
Speed runs.
Speed runs, and they just clips the game to the credits. That doesn't count. Let's do it in here though.
You see a protruding out of the ground is a 3-foot tall well. This well still holds water, you can see, but in this darkened state, it's seeing the opacity of just like a full solid circular bit. It's just like, oh, okay, that's probably water. You recognize water. You see a bronze bucket is is sitting on the side of it that doesn't have any water in it, and you see that a basin runs down along the floor, crossing towards the wall on the wall on the right hand side. So basically over this way. So that basin that is hanging down is on the wall, and looks like it has a pipe in it that goes down from the basin and in through the stonework. You see that the sides of the wall and sides of the wall of this chamber and the well are covered in bright red mushrooms. They are slick and wet.
Ikram's
Give me Dolly.
paradise.
Come here, Dolly. You see that the around the well as well is a little spitfire with coals that still have a little bit of heat and glowing red to it, and 3 bedrolls up along the far end opposite. The bedrolls are empty. It looks like there's some rations that have been eaten in and around it, in and around the campsite.
Can we tell how old this campsite actually is?
Make me a survival check. But the embers of the Spitfire
I'll do the survival check.
are still
Oh,
glowing.
Brad roller.
So yeah, Brad, with that, it's probably 12 hours behind.
Definitely catching them this way.
Are there any other entrances? Or is this just like a circular room with a well in the middle?
Circular room, well in the middle, basin up against this wall over here.
Is
We
the
have
well
til-
just like as deep as the floor?
No, the well comes out of the floor 3 feet up.
Yeah, and like, but is the bottom of the well at floor level? Or does it go deeper?
Goes deeper.
How big is how wide was the well again?
The well is about 10 feet, I believe.
So it's a pretty big well. Yeah.
Pretty big well. You
Um,
see that 8 feet down is the water.
we have telepathic bond, yeah.
Yes.
Look, I'm pretty proficient in swimming in this form. I could scout ahead in this water here if you'd like.
Can we just check if it is water first?
Yes.
Just to
You
be
can-
safe.
The bucket is on a rope,
Hmm.
and you can put the bucket down, the rope, put it down, bring it on back up.
Have a sniff.
Have
Let
a
Ikram
sniff.
check it out.
Smells like stale, dank water.
Ikram, is this water?
Ikram, you can make a survival check to see how safe it is.
Is it safe water?
It is quite safe. It's quite consumable.
Just stale.
It's been sitting in well.
Stagnant.
All right.
Well, like, how deep did you say the well looked?
It
Can we
continues.
tell?
It continues down, but the water level in it is 8 feet down from the top of the
Okay.
3 foot tall.
Belvin's just gonna kind of lean over and just like, well, let's find out then, and just dive in.
wait.
No,
Belvin
don't.
dives in.
All right. Well, I'm gonna ritual cast water breathing on the rest of us. So if Belvin makes it back in 10 minutes' time, he'll get it too.
I have water breathing.
Well, do you have the spell water breathing?
No, I can just
Well, then-
naturally do it.
You
That's
would've
right,
had
isn't it?
double
With-
water breathing.
With the black dragon.
You would have had water drinking if you had both.
I can breathe underwater, can't I, as a black dragon, wasn't it? Or am I just proficient in swimming?
You get you. Oh,
That was from the mask, though, wasn't it?
that was from the mask.
Hmm.
Oh shit!
Well, that's what I couldn't remember if you actually told me.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't have a swimming speed.
What?
No, you do have a swimming speed. You just don't have it. You just can't breathe. You don't have the aquatic. Like I can breathe underwater.
Right. That will. I'll still swim.
You can hold your breath for like 5
You
minutes,
just-
though.
You can hold your breath for 5 minutes. You follow the well down to the bottom, and it takes a very sharp right angle to your left, and then follow that pipe down to what seems to be a underwater bore. Complete dark, near on complete darkness. No, it's complete darkness down here. Even your dark vision, you could see the walls before as you're swimming through it, but now it's expanded out to where your dark vision is just pitch black.
And in all directions, can't really see anything.
All directions can't really see anything until you look around you and see
Where I came from.
where you came from.
Yeah.
Make a perception check. Okay.
A lot of 14s tonight, actually.
You see that there is a small ceramic pipe, very about 30 feet off, that leads down to near the bottom of the reservoir. Ceramic. That leads up into the top of the chamber. There's a small pocket of dank, staled air, and that pipe continues upward. Make a survival check.
13.
You believe, you think you're underneath the dried up fountain that was outside.
Alright, I'll turn around and I'll go back.
Tell everyone to get back. You guys swim down along the tube, come up out of the water. You are 8 feet down in the well with slimy sides. And it's basically one person at a time.
So he
How are
made
you
it back
gonna get
within 10 minutes?
Pardon?
He made it back within 10 minutes, did he?
You made it back within 10 minutes.
Okay, so he'll get water breathing. When I finish the ritual cast.
Yeah, you come back, you climb back up, come out of the well because of your claws.
Mm-hmm.
Casimir's got everyone prepared and ready, going right. And you come up.
And I, yeah,
So, yeah.
said about looks like it's the bottom of that well under there, but there's got to be more there. It's a vast, dark cavern. There's definitely more there.
Well, I'm sure. Well, Ikram's not here, but I'm sure Ikram enlighten us or radiate our way.
Man, I have a,
Light.
I have
I
a, I
have
have
dancing lights too.
I mean, you guys can all go back down and swim back down there in the water.
Because you didn't really see everything because it was so
No.
dark.
no, and I didn't want to keep going further.
Yeah. Well. So you think it goes further?
It was darkness and I couldn't see the end of it. But there has to be something, because I mean, who owns these bedrolls?
Maybe the tiles. Yeah.
If everyone's ready, I think
Let's go for a swim.
Single file, you
Hey,
all
Ikram, you
dive
ready?
down into the water.
You've
Bell.
got light, don't you, Ikram?
Huh?
You got light, don't you?
Yeah.
Pretty good spell in the dark.
How's it dark, is it?
Once we get to the open cavern, it will be, but yeah, it will be kind of like a beacon.
Can everyone hold their breath long enough, or?
Water breathing, mate.
Water breathing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that you have it all the time.
Casimir's used magic.
Okay.
You have it as well, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But
You always beat me to it.
But you ritual cast it, which is
Spike up.
makes
Druids
sense.
can ritual cast too.
Oh, they
One
can.
by one,
Sorry.
you go down the dive down into the well, and you get to swim down. You follow the pipe out to here until it makes a sudden curve, until you then hit a reservoir. That reservoir, after casting dancing lights and casting light as well, continues into a large underground bore. The only, as you search around all sides through this time, you find no other exits, no other entrances, except for one singular ceramic pipe that goes near to the bottom of the natural reservoir, which you believe to be when the fountain was active, would draw water from the reservoir.
Wait, so what's blocking the way at the end of the path?
It's not really a path, it's just like an underground reservoir.
So there's nothing else in this room.
So it's just like a big reservoir. That's it. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. Nothing else.
Shit. Okay.
If I do a nature check or anything, is there anything off with the water?
Yeah, make a nature check then. It's stale. It's stagnant. This water probably hasn't had anything living swimming through it in a long time.
Okay.
Well, there's only one door that we haven't gone through.
Shit.
So, your wall of force would have
Yeah,
dropped.
would have dropped after 10 minutes. Oh, and when I was casting the ritual anyway.
Right. So that probably would have taken you a bit of time, taking you all a bit of time to get down there as well and swim through that.
Yeah.
So coming back, getting everyone back up. I'm gonna say half an hour's passed.
Okay.
Coming on back, you're back in the hall. Do you want to do another massive sprint?
Well, we don't even know how the next door's open, do we?
Well, that's the thing, because so just so you know, there is a set of double doors there that look like they've been melted into the stonework. There was another singular door like
Which ones?
this one's here. There was another singular door that was similar to the door that had safe written on it down by the statue.
Yeah.
Right.
Down here.
Forgot about that one.
I was wondering about that. I was like, that's what you're doing.
We forgot.
So this one did it.
Well, that's the last door that we can get through. We'll have to do it again.
So for
When you say the other one's been stone, what is it? It's been stone. It's made of stone.
it is made of it's made of
Melded
copper,
into stone.
and it's melded into stone, and it looks like the seam between the door has been also melded together. So it's just one big massive sheet of copper.
You'd have to destroy it, and there's just not enough time in that room. So let's just get to that bloody ramp and try to get
through
there
it.
again.
Is there a keyhole or anything on that door?
No.
On that copper door, there's nothing. What
Just
about
one big-
underneath it?
There is the stoneworked floor.
It's
No,
melded.
like, is there an inch for the door?
No, it's
like I
melded
said,
into the whole surrounding.
On all aspects of it has been melded into
Yeah.
the surrounding wall, surrounding stone.
Fuck, let's just we've
But
got
we
one
can tell
door
it's a
left.
door still.
Yeah, you think it used to be a door.
Yeah.
There are the marks on the ground from where you believe the door used to open up.
More in kind of frustration at how fruitless that was. Belvin's just gonna get everyone ready. Just ready again.
Hey, I'll be like, Ikram, do you want to take care of the guys up top this time?
This time, I think let's just all make a run for it.
Fuck's sake.
Wait, what? Oh,
Do you want to
right,
block those dudes off this time?
Hold on.
Save.
Hold on. I got an idea.
Don't waste your spell slots.
Well, it's
No,
better
but
to
I'm
waste
thinking,
one
like,
spell
I can
than
control
all take
water.
a big hit.
Just literally just go fucking boom, control water, smash them, and then run. They have
Think
all
you'd
this
try-
water.
Well, Sandstorm snuck past. Why can't we just try and sneak past?
It's true.
Like, if you pass without trace.
Instead of me, I'm going to.
We can
hold
attempt the
off.
sneaking,
I'm going to
since it did work with Sandstorm.
turn
Because sprinting
into-
wouldn't have worked. Like, we all would have got fucked up again.
Yeah, why don't we just sneak? Yeah, it's a good idea.
I'm going to change into a.
But we need your spells, Rob.
We need to pass without
No, but this is just for the sneaking pass.
But we need to pass without
But
trace.
we need pass without trace though.
You can cast
Unless
it first.
I don't think I've got pass without trace. No, I don't have it.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
What?
Hey, but I haven't got it ready.
Doesn't have it ready.
But you used it yesterday.
Actually, no, you did. I'm sorry, I didn't change that in preparedness. Sorry. Yes, you do have it prepared.
Fine.
So-
Because you used it literally
Yeah,
last
'cause-
game day
Yeah,
when
literally,
Cop played for
I
you.
used it last. Yeah, you just weren't here. I only changed one spell and prepared that, so I just changed one out. But yeah, with that, you can cast Pass Without a Trace. I'm so sorry about that. What a fuck that was.
So they go, what are they talking about?
This was
Why
Carl's
is-
plan
why
all
is-
along. He's like, heh, no pass without trace for you.
Nah. All right, so Belvin with a 19.
31.
Oh, fuck.
30. Come on,
Nice.
Sandstorm.
Jesus.
How
Who needs
high
pass
can you
without
go?
The combo breaker.
You're muted, mate.
Still muted.
Still muted.
So is this nighttime? Is it still dark?
Yeah, it's still darkness in this chamber.
Dude,
Dude, you
stay
can
on that.
literally,
Whole
you can
place is
literally
dark.
roll a
You can
d4
stealth
and you'll
through this
you'll pass.
entire place, and I will tell you if you
28.
can make it another stealth check.
38, you mean?
8.
38. Jeez.
30.
Right.
All right, so as you come on out, passing without a trace, following the shadows of Sandstorm, you see that the two tiled beams have moved around to the to the sun side of the door, where you guys have to run the gauntlet. They're kind of looking down your direction, but they just don't seem to notice you, or as you slowly make your way past and across. And I'm just gonna, for expediency, I'm just gonna move you all down to there as you pass the threat of danger.
Be great.
Yay. Third time's the charm.
You go past those bastards.
Down
Wind
to-
up again. Down into the chamber.
The
with
treasure
the-
room.
Into the treasure room. And the statue is still sitting there, but doesn't pay you any mind.
We've paid our
Yeah,
way.
you already paid.
Belvin's gonna just check. It looks like the one that had safe on it, wasn't it?
It looks like the one that had safe, so exact same shape, just doesn't have the word safe on it.
Casimir,
You still check for traps.
can you check? Can you see any strange devices on this? Possibly.
Can I go?
You can make an investigation check. The traps, no nothing. It opens.
Looks fine to me.
No
Belvin just
lock.
swings that thing open.
Belvin just rips it open. You see a flight of stairs that go up 10 feet. You get halfway up it.
But-
Are you still stealthing?
Still stealthing though.
Alright, make a stealth check, guys. Again, everyone, make a stealth check.
Sneaky.
Nice.
19. 25. 27.
Oh,
30.
that's actually higher.
30. Oh, yeah, yeah, it would be 33. For
Yeah.
the sandstorm.
32 for Ikram.
Wow, Ikram's
Yeah.
super stealthy this time.
Oh, wow.
Alright,
After he
so-
tripped over last time.
Yeah. He's better at stealthing than getting
Running.
real quick.
Alright, so, Belvin,
Then
Yeah.
charging as a goat.
I can't
three
see
quarters
shit.
of the way up the stairs before you begin to squat down, as you see into the next chamber beyond, you see these purple skinned creatures with thorn-like hair pulled back and into a high ponytail. They have thorn-like beards that are writhing. They have small horns that protrude out their foreheads. Each one of them is carrying a glaive. These five creatures, purple skin, nearly calf-high sandals, and hellish robes. Basically just sit in silence. Sitting. Waiting. Complete silence.
Telepathic bond, just tell the others. There are... How many are there?
5.
There are 5 creatures in this next room,
Danger.
sitting down around tables.
Danger, danger, danger.
As you look, if any of you look back, the door that you came through, if you've closed on the way through, it's in chalk. It's got written "Danger?" ?
Danger?
No, like kind of
It's
figuring out a
fucking
few of
with
these
us.
rooms. I'm gonna call Casimir and be like, possible illusions.
Um, can I tell?
Yeah, make a Arcana check. You can do it at advantage because of the cube.
Ooh, yeah. 32.
Ooh, on a 32.
Nice.
Yeah, they're definitely not illusions. They're fiends.
They are real and they are
They
dangerous.
are devils.
Hmm.
But you know, with an Arcana check of that high, they are lesser fiends. They are lesser devils, but devils nonetheless.
So, what have we encountered that were lesser devils? Or have we encountered lesser devils?
The most frightening devil you
Because we
faced.
had like the
Faced the Horn.
Volmar was a bone devil, I think.
Yep, Vomma was a bone devil.
What
The
was
succubus was a lesser devil. He
okay?
didn't really fight her, technically. He just destroyed
What-
the fuck out of her.
What was Robbie's mate that got turned into a devil or a demon? That's a
that
demon.
was a demon.
Yeah.
Limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demon got turned
He's
into-
in limbo now.
Oh, fuck off.
Gonna ask everyone else. Do we engage or try to pass by, if we can? Can can I like peek my head around? What else do I see in this room apart from them?
What else you see in this room is a stairwell to your left that goes down. To your right, you see that there is a in this illusioned grand dining hall. There is a hallway. Well, there is a door up against on the right hand side. Across it, in chalk, is the word safe.
Okay. And it's gonna say there's a door on the far end of this room. Has the safe written on it, like the others.
It's like a pretty clear path. We can sort of just avoid them.
It's a very open room. It is
Distraction.
from you to the
We can't see anything, by the way.
from you,
Maybe
Oh, there we go.
maybe we can distract their gaze one way and make our way to the door. Or we can try to get rid of them all at once.
Have we fought devils? Like, oh, actually, I have that book on devils. Like, do we know their strengths and weaknesses generally?
so you know their strengths because you know it.
Yeah.
Because you're a devil. You are a
Kind of.
tiefling yourself. Fire is fire, cold, and poison are fairly ineffective against them.
Mhm.
They're quite resistant as well. They can see very, very well in the darkness because this
Yeah, the
is
devil
just a
side.
dark room.
So we can't really sneak straight past them.
The majority of
No.
devils do have resistance against magic.
I think if we want to get through here, we're gonna have to fight our way through.
You identify these devils as bearded devils
Bearded devils.
for their sentient.
Well,
Beards.
What's something they would really hate or dislike?
angels.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm an angel. Kill him.
In all honesty, it'd be an angel.
Yeah.
I know, but like, is there a smell or a... Actually, what kind of... What do they love to eat?
Soul.
Do you know what
Do souls
taste
have a
like?
particular smell?
A taste?
How about you make a nature check, being Ryserath, the Golden Claws?
Oh god.
I have an idea. 17.
Okay,
It's good.
okay.
The smell of souls has a slight tang to it.
Okay, so have we got to go to the door on the right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And what's this on the left? Is that just the stairs going down?
Another stairs
it's a
down.
stairwell going down.
I'm going to cast Druidcraft and create the smell of like fresh souls up the stairs on the left side.
Do you even know what that smells like as a ginger of?
Too
But
well.
I'm not a ginger.
Of course, he's been hunting them ever since. All right. You can. All right. So make me a deception check.
What does souls smell like?
Slightly.
That's not-
Well, I was gonna say maybe they like meat or something, but he's like souls.
Meat.
Okay, well, but
No, that's flesh.
I'm
One
gonna
roll.
use an advantage dice.
Deception, because you're really good charisma, aren't you?
Oh,
Hey,
that's pretty good.
that's pretty good.
3 of them get up and go over down to the hallway and look down the hallway and just put their nose down it without leaving the room and just
Motherfuckers.
and they're kind of just standing there just being like
Souls.
Surprise attack.
Yep. And if are they like really close together?
yes, they're like
Surprise
Can we
attack.
be that?
very well close.
And look, I'm pretty much I'm gonna say it's now or never. And just acid breath all 3 of them.
Oh, shoot.
Nice.
all right,
Do we all
Uh,
get like a surprise round?
you guys will get a surprise round.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do this surprise round as the breath of acid goes covering them. And as the acid breath covers
Sorry.
over the top of them, let me just check one thing real quick. The rest of them, the other 2 stand up, grabbing their glaives. These other 2 stand around towards looking at you as the acid has gone over their skin and is burning through them. I just got a front page. Had it. Burning through their skin, they kind of reel, just and then they look over to you. So yes, they're going to be dealt full damage, and they're all going to make a save. Verse 15. 1 succeeds, 1 fails. All right, so the one at the very back succeeds, and the other 2 fail. So as you get the drop in on these bastards, Casimir, what would you like to go do next? You can also position yourself where.
Just so you know, I
Oh, do we need
After-
to do initiative
I
roll? or-
went around the corner
Not yet.
instead of in the actual hallway, like in a choke.
Yeah.
Come out into the opening a bit, back up against the wall, so they can't flank me.
Can I cast Banishment as a 5th level spell so I can target 2 creatures?
Yep.
And I want to try and banish the back 2.
Okay, so I need to get their character sheets out for this.
So I have to make a charisma saving throw.
Yep. Alright, here they come. La-da-da-da. La-da-da-da. And charisma was that?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, he says. That's bad for us, guys.
GG. This fight's gone.
Also, 1 fails.
Alright,
The
so
other 1 succeeds.
this one just puff of smoke, drops off the face of the earth, and it's gone. The other one
See you
just,
later, mate.
just and then rears up and just looks at you,
And then I'll
ready to
just
play.
like, flap my wings, jump over these 2 back down the stairs. Because I don't want to get caught in the stairwell.
And it's not like a stairwell that goes up like that. It's like it's
Yeah, okay.
yeah. So you have that space.
So I'll just, hop over them and just jump back down here.
All right, Sandstorm and Ikram, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go surprise, motherfuckers, and then just throw my dagger at one of them.
All right, pick which one, whatever one you want. All three of them look to be quite, you know, their chests are bubbling, their rags are burning, the acid is really
I'll
setting
get the one that's further away.
at the very back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one at the very back is. Oh yeah, that one there. You can do that.
I want to throw my dagger, so I have to see if it hits.
Just get advantage. The surprise.
Yes, you got advantage. So you got sneak attack.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Dagger attack of vengeance. 19.
19. You throw your dagger, go straight into his shoulder. Just.
And I'm going to teleport with that thing too. I'm coming in.
You go.
Like, if I see him. Actually, I'm going to go teleport first, and then when I pop up, I'm just going to go look right in the face and go, surprise, motherfucker. And then with sneak attack damage, he really feels it right now.
It's like.
A
Oh!
bit better than last time.
It's just like. Oh! And you
And
see
then-
his beard.
At the same time, I get my Dragon Tooth dagger and attack with that.
Which guy is it?
The one at the back.
One of
Okay.
them.
Nice.
Dodge that, mate. And then, there's still more than then. I'm going to use disengage by kicking him using my feet, pushing against him, and then so the daggers pull out at the same time, and then I flip back, disengage, and I go back as far as I can.
Right, you can back up against the wall with Belvin. As you pull your daggers out, this burning
Right.
smoke and brimstone just billow out from you.
Is that your turn, Robbie?
Yeah, that's it. I wish I could do more, but I can't.
You do a bunch of damage. I wish I could do more.
I'm going to raise my hand up and then cast Call Lightning and send a storm cloud like right in between these three and fuck their shit up.
You create a storm that just blows between them, then splays out and covers
Just a little
the,
cloud in this
the
room.
roof of this 10-foot tall building. Lightning crackles amongst it. Water begins to pour down. Just a little bit of perspiration begins to
A
finally
storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that's 10 foot tall and 60 foot wide.
covers the fucking
What the
room.
fuck?
Yeah.
You're not gonna kill us, are you?
Shit. Can we still see if there's a whole cloud in this room?
I'm just emphasizing a point. Overkill.
Always bring an umbrella.
I'm about to make it rain.
So, in between all these motherfuckers, you send down a bolt of lightning, correct?
Yeah, so it just says
5-foot radius, I think.
So that will get them. That will get all three of those. All three of them. So they have to make
Anyway, it's amazing.
dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. Dexterity saving throw.
DC 17.
Creature takes 3 d10 lightning damage on a failed save. Or
Alright.
half if it
So-
succeeds.
Roll me that.
14
damage.
damage.
Alright, so 14 damage. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Let's see one. Oh, there we
And
go.
there. Alright.
One fails.
Oh, they have magic resistance as well, so they get
They do.
advantage.
So they all succeed.
They take 7.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they're good against magic, which sucks for us.
God damn it.
What are you talking about?
Well, not for you. You're fine.
What are you talking about? What's this magic?
So they all take 7 damage then.
Yep, they're all going to just take 7 damage. As the lightning comes crackling down, you see it just kind of washes over their forms, more of the straight up magical lightning that you've created, more or less an actual lightning. Conducted through through their staffs.
Nah, never mind. I won't do that. I'll just save it.
Are you
That'll be my
sure?
turn. Yeah, I do need to. It's fine.
Are you
It'll break my
sure?
concentration.
Ah.
Okay. And with that, they turn to you and say,
Oh, hi, Mark.
they turn to Casimir and say, Oh, hi, Kaz.
They can't see me. I'm down. I'm down.
And then they look over at Sandstorm and go, "Oh, hi, doggy."
Good doggy.
I did not kill her. I did not.
Not just. Lady Zariel sends her regards.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that bitch. That's
As they,
that's
as
the
they
one
all
trying to help out
begin
Tiamat.
to charge, one draws back their glaive and attempt to throw it. Nearly leaving their hand. We're going to end tonight's session.
Yeah.
With rolling initiative next week.
Next week. Okay.
GG, guys.
GG.
They're attempting to throw a glaive? Strange.
They're not the smartest guys, alright? It's probably a good thing for us.
Yeah, how does one throw a glaive? Oh, like a spear.
Not
I
very
suppose.
well.
Yeah, but like, it's a glaive, not a spear.
Carl in his head's like, "Fuck."
No, I'm not. No, I know how this shit doesn't work.
If they throw it, I'd be interested, honestly.
Ultimately, he's the DM. He makes up what he wants.
Yeah.
I do. Thank you all for joining us tonight for Dragons Brew D&D. Thank you all for stopping in and having a little view. I'm Dragons and Cats. This was great. Shout out, massive shout out to Viridian Knight. Thank you for that donation. Massive shout out to all of our raiders tonight. To
Got new
Joygasm.
subs.
Massive shout out to Joygasm at the moment. What he's doing.
New
Massive shout
subs
out
as
to
well.
subs as
New
well.
subs.
My God.
2 raids.
Popping off tonight.
Manitoba, 2 raids. Prime,
Blasty
Prime
and
RP,
Prime Dark. No, Blasty and Mando. Sorry, I can't.
Mando.
Don't
I'm
Hey,
not going to do it.
Kyle's the only one that can mispronounce stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
the man.
Let's follow that
We'll
narrative.
call you the man. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much for it all. Yeah, Dragons and Cats, I hope you enjoyed the story tonight. We have raised over the last 2 months. We have raised $170 for the Unicorn
Oh
Foundation.
wow, nice.
Nice.
Good work.
Minus
So-
652 hours to go.
Look, don't worry about the
Gotta
counter, please. Fuck, don't worry about that, please.
Holy shit.
But yeah, that was over the course of 2 months. So thank you so much, everyone, for helping me and supporting with that. Dragons and Cats, massive shout out to you all. If you guys want to say something.
Shout out to Kyle.
Yeah, tomorrow night
always.
Kyle will be continuing the series Nip It in the Butt. No, sorry, what is it? Nip the Butt?
Nip the butt.
Nip the Butt, where he's creating this mech. It's a ongoing series, and he'll nip that butt
Until it's fucking built.
till it's done every Thursday, right? Every Thursday night.
Every Thursday. It's probably going to happen on Friday as well. It's probably going to happen
Yeah,
on Friday
nice.
night as well.
Is it grey or is it painted already?
No, it's the majority of it is color separated parts, but there are smaller details that I'll have to color in myself. That I'll have to paint.
Like where you snip it and stuff.
Marker in myself.
What are you planning on doing with that?
Fucking, I'm going to put it up on a fucking stand and make
No,
it
I mean like, are you gonna paint it or are you gonna?
I'm not going to. Actually, no. I do. The long term goal for this is to actually paint it my own personal colors, which I had
Nice.
it in the game.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
shit.
So I
That's
was like,
cool.
fuck you.
Personalized.
Fucking
Do it.
nostalgic
Do it
boner
silver.
right there. You should have. There's
Go
a clip.
to,
Well,
uh,
actually, before you guys, everyone goes, we
Yeah.
have to see this clip of how excited he was when you opened. It was. I've never seen so much excitement. Last time I saw so much excitement was when I was a kid. Right here it is. I just got a link
Have a
for
look
it.
at this, guys. This is how excited.
This is how much excitement he had. This is when he first did it. There's the clip. You can watch that. And that is where. Is that it there?
Can't watch it on stream.
Oh no, that's the first one actually. Let me get the original. That's part 2. You said it twice,
Oh,
but it wasn't as much excitement the first one. There it is.
Yeah. Go watch that because my god, it just felt great.
Here we go.
So
That-
we'll
that
have
one there.
more nip it in the butt coming on the way. Wow, we got a couple of subscribers now. Thank you so much. We're nearly at getting Ikram. Yay.
oh
Nice,
my
Ikram.
God.
Wow.
We should
nice.
make an Enki one.
Before Ikram.
You want anything before Ikram?
I know.
I would
how
totally
can
be down with that.
you press Luke, you should press
He does.
press play on that clip so you can just hear the audio.
Okay.
Kyle. So the stream can hear the audio.
Which one? The second one?
The second one, yeah. Just one that says "Let's build it." But so
Okay.
just hear the excitement. Turn that one up.
Oh, that's not loud.
I think it takes a little bit for me to actually get into it.
20 seconds.
It's really quiet.
Nah, Tayson doing 14 seconds. You're so excited.
He is like a kid though.
He's just like
I was a kid, guys.
Yeah.
if you want to,
That's good though.
yeah. If you want to see more of that enthusiasm, go check him out tomorrow night.
Yes. Tomorrow night, more nipping in the butt coming your way.
I love you got like your little
Snippers.
Got my nippers.
And so when you do like the call off here, you go keep rolling 20s or whatever.
Remember,
What's your nipping in the butt?
Keep
one?
snipping nips.
And then you
Really,
go,
guys. Keep nipping.
Fucking hell.
it's work in progress.
Get snippy with the nippy.
What have I done?
I think that's a great time to.
It's the great
It's a great time. Thank you so
Before we get
much.
banned.
Friends, foes, and familiars. And remember, as always, keep rolling 20s. And I rolled a 1!
See. Bye.
He's getting nipped in the butt.
Bye.
Bye.
Ugh.